joining. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Bronx Sports Jedi Network, the Yankee Watch Along. Salute to everyone. We're right back at it. Game 2 of this 3-game set. Final game of the Yankees regular season. Salute to Maria. Salute. Welcome aboard. Hey, we got to do this. Yes, indeed. We definitely got to do this. I really agree. I strongly agree with that. So we should get it going. Salute everyone. Happy Saturday afternoon. And for those in the Philippines, about to start Sunday morning. So salute to everyone there in the Philippines. And salute to everyone aboard. I can't wait to get this game going in. Oh, as I fix my fader. And little technical difficulties here. And we shall get that fixed in a minute. And let's get it going. Lamario, salute. And the Yankees fell last night to Tampa Bay Rays, but we'll get this bouncing right back. And I'll get you the starting lineups real quick, like I always do. And here's the starting lineup for tonight. For the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, they come in at 99 and 61. You got the right fielder, Randy Arozarena, leading off. Shortstop, Wander Franco. Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. The third baseman, Yanni Diaz. Second baseman, Brandon Lau in the game. He's going to play second tonight. And behind the plate, a new catcher, Mike Zanuno. Behind the plate, center fielder, Miguel Margot. Left fielder, Austin Meadow, the veteran. The first baseman, Francisco Mejia. And for your New York Yankees at 91 and 69, still currently leading the wild card, although it's getting really tight there. The second base, leading off again for the second consecutive game, Gleyber Torres. At first base, Anthony Rizzo. The right fielder is Aaron Judge. The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The left fielder, Joey Gallo. At third today, Gio Urshela. The center fielder, Brett, the hitman Gardner. And behind the plate, Gary Sanchez. And just activated, brought up from the minors, at shortstop, the pride of Morris Park, Andrew Velasquez. He's back at short, back with the team, and pitching Jordan Montgomery against Shane Baz. And we'll get you their records in a moment. But salute to everyone as I give you their starting lineup for today. And we appreciate you joining us. We'll give you the preview of the pitching matchup. And tonight it's going to be, for this afternoon, Shane Baz, who's a 2-0 record, a 1.69 ERA, and he's opposed by Jordan Montgomery. Jordan Montgomery's at 6 wins, 6 losses, a 3.49 ERA, but we'll get this game going. I can't wait. We all know the implementation. The Seattle Mariners did lose last night, late in the evening, to the Anaheim Angels, although we saw Toronto beat Baltimore by the skin of the teeth, 6-4. And the Nationals, they fell to the Boston Red Sox, so they put pressure on. But all the Yankees got to do is win tonight. Salute to Billy Ward. Salute to Lamario. Salute to Maria. Salute to everyone joining us. And thank you so much for making the program really successful. And actually, with your support, man, I can't thank you more enough. I'm going to keep thanking you all evening, all afternoon, because the numbers are phenomenal. So the Yankees, all they got to do is win. And just like in the words of a good song, all we got to do is win. Everyone stand up. And that's what we want tonight. Hopefully we can get in that, and the Yankees get us victorious. So salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone ready to join us, listening along with us. I'll keep you, like always, abreast of what's going on in the major leagues each and every day. So I'll definitely keep that going. And salute to everyone. Once the warm-ups are starting to get ready, we'll start getting, once the first pitch comes, we'll throw it live from Yankee Stadium and live here from Orlando, Florida, from the Jedi Network studios. And we'll call the balls and strikes. I can't wait. So Yankees hold a 1-game lead in the wild card, the first wild card, and a 2-game lead on Seattle and Toronto currently right now. So all the Yankees got to do is win tonight. They win right now, they clinch at least a wild card berth, and they won't be eliminated tomorrow. So they're their worst enemy. All they got to do is win. So we shall see with that as I get my monitors ready to work around, and I can't really do too much until the games start. But I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. And around the league, John Beans pitches tonight against Alex Mahona for Toronto. Then you got Tanner Hook. It's going up against Joshua Gray in the Washington Boston series. And you got Jonathan Diaz for Anaheim against Chris Flexen. So those Chris Flexen is the you could say the Mariners ace. If you and Dave Roy, they really need him to come up big here. So those are the games around key games tonight. But all means mook means nothing if the Yankees win their game. And I hate early games. He who dislikes them, but I kind of like them. I like the daytime baseball. It reminds me when we played. And what's up, A and B? Salute to A and B. And we shall get the game ready to go. First pitch, just about a few minutes away. And we're ready to go here. Before we get first pitch, though, I definitely have to shout out. Definitely need to shout out. I need to thank today, Beefy King send us over the lunch. Beefy King, salute to them. Salute to them for sending the Jedi today. Their lunch is on them for my 1,000 subscribers, a friend of the program. So salute to them and salute to Beefy King. If you're in the Central Florida area and you're hearing us there, you need to visit Beefy King. They make the best roast beef sandwiches, all steamed, delicious tater tots. The milkshakes, forget about it. It's one of the best food staples here in Central Florida, and I was blessed to get the lunch sent over, and I said thank you, and I had to thank you for and congratulations for your 1,000 subscribers. So thank you, Beefy King, for providing lunch today. So once the game is over, I more than greatly appreciate to sink my teeth into those Beefy King delicious steamed, delicious sandwiches, hot sandwiches. And Gilbert Perez, what's going on, man? We're getting today, bro. Go Yankees. Yes, indeed, Gilbert. Welcome back to the program. I'm glad you returned, and I appreciate you here tonight. Maria says, we need a win. Let's go Yankees. Absolutely. So this is the Yankees going to kick off the baseball afternoon. They're the only games in town right now until 3:07 when the Toronto Blue Jays host the Baltimore Orioles. So we got the stage to set to ourselves. Jordan Montgomery coming in, a record of 0-1. In the last 3 games, he's been 3-0 with a 1.04 ERA. So he's been pitching lights out lately. So we shall see if Jordan Montgomery continues, making also a staple of, hey, I want to be a postseason starter here, maybe game 2 or game 1, setting up if the Yankees win that wild card game, or if they don't need, or maybe game 1 of the wild card divisional series. Actually, if they make it, if they win the wild card game, and we don't need and Cole pitches that game of elimination or must win, you got Jordan Montgomery followed by him. So the outfield is like this: you got Joey Gallo on left, Brett the Hayman Garner in center, Judge in right. You got Urshela at third, Velasquez at short, Torres at second, Rizzo at first. Behind the plate, Sanchez, and of course, I told you Jordan Montgomery, the left-hander, pitching on the mound tonight. Good afternoon to everyone here. Velasquez is back from the minors, so he's returned. I think Abreu got optioned back down, so they made room there. And that was one of the things I was mentioning yesterday. You had Voit go down. Why don't you bring up another outfielder? In this case, you brought a defensive shortstop in Andrew Velasquez, and now you got Wade and Velasquez. Wade, you could platoon him in the outfield to play with, bring that speed, and you got more. Now the Yankees has just influxed some speed in the lineup, so you gotta love it. I'm giddy with it. I'm excited. You know me. I'm a big fan of the Pride of Morris Park, and I have a little bit of a Bronx bias on there. I'm gonna be totally honest, but let's get ready. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Let's get this victory, and when we get there, we get to call the balls and strikes, and Arozarena will come up. So I can't wait to Arozarena when he comes up to the plate. He's batting .271 with 21 home runs, 69 RBIs. And like a custom, I always put the lineups on the bottom in the ticker so you can follow it there. Montgomery's ready to warming up. He's finishing his warm-up tosses. And I'm ready to call the balls and strikes and let this game get on the way, man. So to salute to everyone here joining me tonight or this afternoon, this beautiful afternoon, Saturday afternoon. I appreciate it. I hope you take the program on the go in your YouTube app. Use your Bluetooth and join on and continue doing your errands, running around, or sit back and enjoy it on a beautiful day out in your porch, your patio, and let's get it going. So I know I'm ready. I hope you're ready, and there we go. The first pitch ready to come. Montgomery ready to deal. And the lefty deals, and in there for a strike. We on this way, man. So 0-1 the count to Arozarena. So yesterday was a good game. Yankees comeback came up short. Although we weren't quite happy, we could question a lot of the sequence, but let's turn the page on that. And here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The right-hander Arozarena, the lefty Montgomery. The Yankees wearing their traditional pinstripes with the blue navy blue hat with in interlacing NY in white. And the Rays are in their road grays with the Rays across their chest, up high, 2 balls and 1 strike, with the navy blue Rays written across their chest. Their navy blue cap with the Tampa Bay, the TV stamped on their cap. And it's a beautiful day in the Bronx. And here's the pitch. Swing, foul. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Arozarena, the first batter of the game. Montgomery, the 6'6" left-hander from South Carolina native. And he's ready to deal here. And here comes the pitch. Down low, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The count is full, 3-2, and here comes the 3-2 pitch. He walks him. So not a good start here. He walked Arozarena on a 3-2 pitch here. You can't give these Rays any more. They're very pesky. You don't want to give them any more fuel to the fire. So here comes Wander Franco, the switch hitter. He's batting .284 with 7 home runs, 38 RBI. 38 RBIs this season. The shortstop. Runner on first. Leadoff walk here, just on the way in the Bronx in the afternoon. Usually it's just a schedule. So here's the pitch. This ball is hammered, but it's going to go foul. He pulled it. And Hugh dislikes the early games. And Cynical salutes Cynical. So he's at a count 0-1. He says, I hear you. Wander Franco had a big hit last night to give the much-needed insurance runs for the Rays. Well, the Yankees put a comeback. They fell short by 1, and that was insurance runs. So here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 to Wander Franco. The young phenom for the Rays came up in the middle a couple of months ago. Not that many games in the majors, but boy, he has a big impact here. So the Rays just keep bringing up young talent to come in, plug and play, and that's a detriment to the way they're developing players there. And here's the 0-2 pitch. This ball is grounded, foul, stays alive. So if you're a big market team and you don't want, and like let's say the Yankees, and you want to be cheap, frugal, and don't like the Steinbrenners has been, and I guess I'm knocking the Steinbrenners in this moment. They don't want to stay over that luxury tax. Well, you know what? There is no luxury tax for you to go after the player development and scouting department of the Rays. Well, you could always sign them and offer a better contract, elevate them, and bring those guys over here. Then, if you want to be so much like the Rays, well, you got to go in their inner workings, their scouting department, their developing their philosophy. Bring those guys in here. And here's the pitch: 1 ball, 2 strikes. So there's nothing that says you can't spend money on bringing and upgrading these scouts. And that's how you want to weaken your divisional foe. You bring those guys in here with that kind of mindset and that scouting rapport, because they keep bringing young talent. They're seeing something. Their scouting departments from A level, international level are bringing these players up and doing phenomenal jobs. So here's the throw over to first. So that's my opinion, but we can leave that for hot stove. And one thing I forgot to put on was my glasses. Now I know. Now we'll be complete in a moment. I could see better. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Now I can see this much better. So salute to everyone this afternoon. Montgomery, ready to deal. Foul. So a pretty long, lengthy at bat here by Wander Franco. So that's not, although Montgomery's already at 11 pitches and has not recorded an out yet. So a little bit heckle and jekyll here, a little pickle. So Franco broke his bat. He's going to put some more tarp on there. Wander Franco, the pride of the Dominican Republic. Salute to la República Dominicana. Saludo. And on deck, another Dominican native, cousin Nelson Cruz. Not my cousin. I just like saying cousin Cruz. So here's the count. It's still a 1-ball, 2-strike count here. And Montgomery, the lefty, ready to deal. Another foul ball. Boy, Franco's having a good at bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Maybe you might have to bounce something here because he's really on top. He's reading Montgomery very well here and having a really long at bat. And here's the pitch. This ball is grounded for a base hit. So first and second now. First and second, no one out. So Franco wins that battle. A ground ball that found the hole. So now you got first and second, and here comes the Rays early in the game, becoming a thorn in the Yankee side here. And it was just a slow ground ball that just found the hole there. That's baseball, Susan. He didn't mash it. He just found it, right, located in the right location. So you got first and second with no one out here. Nelson Cruz there. Now, if you're Montgomery, you just got to pitch and try to induce another ground ball. Cousin Cruz does not run well. He's batting 266 with 32 home runs, 82 RBIs. But he's having a good series against the Yankees here. He homered last night's game to start it off. Here's the pitch. Missed up high. That's the same pitch he hit a home run off of Nestor Cortez last night. Now, the Yankees sometimes have become a little bit of a glutton for punishment, and that has to do with the coaching staff. Matt Blake, whoever's calling the pitching location, and the scouting report, they keep throwing again there. Nelson Cruz already made you pay. Switch it up a little bit. This ball is grounded foul, so 1 ball, 1 strike. I understand you want to bust a right-hander who hits a lot of home runs and power hitter inside, but he loves that high inside pitch. You gotta bust him in and low, so he grounds the ball. You don't want to continue a power hitter to give power to elevate. So here's the pitch here, and here it comes. This ball is popped up in the infield. Torres, Judge calling off Torres. He makes the catch. Retire the first out now. So big out there for Gumby. And here comes Yan Diaz. Diaz is batting 258 with 13 home runs, 64 RBIs. So 1 away here. Montgomery's trying to induce a ground ball here with Diaz. Diaz do have good run. Angel Fernandez, the first place umpire, will be on the plate tomorrow afternoon. Everyone starts tomorrow all around the Major League Baseball at 3:05. So that's the designated time around MLB tomorrow. Final game of the regular season tomorrow. We'll have the watch along here. Montgomery, ready to deal, sets up high for a ball. So he's behind the count, 1-0. All the games come out a little later tonight. This is the first game of the baseball afternoon. Although this game should have been a Fox Showcase game, but we'll get that for another day. So Diaz, Montgomery, and here's the pitch. This ball is hit in left field, and this looks like it's going to go. Oh, what a play! What a play by Joey Calzone. Gallo, he dove and makes the catch there. Saves up the run for now. Nice play by Calzone. Dive, fully extended. He makes the play for the second out. Wow. Wow. He makes the difficult plays and drops the routine pop-ups. But wow, Calzone, what a play to you, my man. So Joey gets the second out for the Yankees on a spectacular play. It's so amazing how the Rays can turn anything. Yeah, that's right. Very beautiful, Maria. And that's what I was saying. You got to go after their minor league development system and bring them over here. You pay them that handsome of money. It's not going to cost you the millions. You're probably going to. Here's the pitch. This ball is popped up. Foul. And the Yankees pretty much develop their players anyway in Tampa. So you why don't you just sign some of these developing coaches and system there that develop these Rays players? You're in Tampa anyway, George Steiner Field. All you have to really give them is maybe $100,000-$200,000 raise from what they're currently getting, because if they can't even play their ball players, they're not going to play their scouts. So here's the pitch. Montgomery ready to get out of this here. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit in the left field, and this is trouble, and it is gone. So just like that, a 3-run shot for Lau. Always a pain in the neck against the Yankees, and Rays jump quickly, 3-0. Oh, boy. And Montgomery's always iffy. Wow, that's a tough one. 3-0 right now. That's a tough one. And Brandon Lau didn't play last night. Brandon Lau's numbers, he had 36 home runs, and now he's going to have 37 home runs and add 3 RBIs, so 95. So, wow, just like that, 3-0. And just think about that. Not a beautiful start for the Yankees. Bailed out by Joey Calzone Gallo's diving catch there, and Lau. Lefty on lefty matchup, too. You can't. This is ridiculous here. Lefty on lefty matchup, and Lau hits a home run. You can't do that. Although short porch priority, but still, all in all. And here's the pitch in there for a strike. Here's Sununu batting .213 with 32 home runs and 61 RBIs. So, yeah, there's a shot and Yankee Stadium job. But that's what happens when you put good bat on ball. So everyone around, and here's the pitch. Foul straight back. Everyone chasing the Yankees, their fan base, all are excited right now because Tampa's jump on a 3-0 lead. And the way the Yankees play Heckle and Jekyll, they when they're usually down by a few runs, they tend to get stagnant for some reason. On offense, they try to hit the 5-run homer. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The inning is over. So we get the whistle. The Rays scored 3 runs on 3 hits, leave no one on. Now we go to the Yankees, and they're trailing. They're home, and they're trailing 3-0 immediately. Immediately. Not a good start the way we wanted. And the way they've been lackluster at hitting the ball. That's salute to Robert Parr. Salute for coming from a toothpick. Oh, man. Yeah, I know what you mean with that one, man. Yeah, I have that from time to time. I remember when I was doing the basketball, Knicks Real Talk, I had the biggest toothache in the world, and I was on there. I know what you mean, man. Man, if you don't have any tooth relief, a little oregano, you crush a little oregano in the side of the tooth, it might help you, or you might throw, I get the goodies pack with the aspirin, the powder type, and just leave it in the tooth area and let that the aspirin just sit there. It's gonna taste like ugh, but that's another, from one toothache to another, man. I could tell you I suffer from that, man. Definitely. Try having a toothache when you're on vacation in Cozumel, Mexico. Man, that is the worst. You have that master toothache out of nowhere. Dude, I had to tell them to give me a shot of vodka and just leave it there. Just leave it there on the side of the tooth for it to numb it. That's, man, not good. And, of course, not a good start there. And the Yankees, just watching the game will give anyone a toothache, if you ask me. So salute to Robert Parr, but it's early, like Maria said. Let's see if we could catch up. Let's pray. Absolutely. It's still not over. It's only the first inning, and it's just not to be a negative Nancy. We just didn't like the start. We didn't like the body language, if you ask me. So the Yankees, when they come up, they're going to have their lineup. And I lost the feed for a moment. Bear with me. And I lost the feed. Yeah, no, that's fine. I appreciate. No, absolutely. That's why I hope it works. I mean, it's not 100%, but I tell you, sometimes it works for me for those kind of remedies. And we have the pitcher now. Hopefully, my feed returns back here. But I always have a backup. So Shane, the former number 1, glass on metal, and he's an Olympian. So when he comes up there, last start against Miami, he pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs. He's been pitching phenomenal. I don't know where they get every one of these. Here's Torres in the leadoff spot, batting .261 with 9 home runs, 51 RBIs. Torres in the leadoff spot, looked comfortable yesterday. And here's the first pitch, in there for a call strike. So immediately behind the count, 0-1. So for some reason, it didn't update my my Tampa Bay lineup. Neither did the Yankees, so it's weird. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. So my Yankee lineups this time around did not. Huh. Oh, it did. Did it? It did. It did. Let me put the Yankee lineup. And here's the 0-2 pitch. This ball is foul out of play, so he's still behind in the count, 0-2. So let's see if the Yankees could get there. And of course, we need to get Monty some run support early. Yeah, he fell behind 3-0. His defense tried to bail him out there with Gallo with that diving play, but he gave up that home run there to a lefty. You got to try to get that ball down and away. So here's the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Just missed out there for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Gleyber Torres. Yankees trailing already 3-0. 3-0 right before you can sit down and relax and have your lunch. They're trailing already 3-0. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Outside. So evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. To Gleyber. So 2 balls and 2 strike count. And here it comes. Swing and foul out of way. So we do it again there. Okay, Gleyber's fouling some tough pitches there. Good approach. And Shane Bass came over in that trade over with Chris Archer that bought Austin Meadows and Tyler Glasnow. One of the trades that they fleeced the Pittsburgh Pirates. Man, if you're a team like Pittsburgh, you can't be giving up that type of talent. Just think where they would be right now if they would have had those 3 players. Austin Meadows has been a thorn in the Yankee side. A good player. So Torres with a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Here it comes. This foul out of play. Let's keep it at 3 runs and jump on that pitch. Yeah, absolutely. We got to hit this pitcher. But boy, Tampa Bay got 2 good starting pitchers out of that trade. 2. And Archer has not been decent with Pittsburgh. Actually, he's not even. They were released by Pittsburgh. No longer on the Pirates. He's back on the Rays. So here's a 2-2 pitch. Foul straight back. Remote 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So also that's how to be smart, knowing when to trade your players, when to Archer at that time was considered to be a great left-handed pitcher, and the Pirates were trying to go for it, and they made a deal, and Pittsburgh overpaid for Archer. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's why you have to be careful not to always. And here's the pitch. Just barely missed. 3 ball. Count runs full. Good eye there. Good take. Umpire gave that call to Gleyber, although it was a little outside. But Tampa, they ended up getting the greatest part of that trade. That was a steal, if you ask me. Michael, salute, Michael. And the 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Foul straight back. Michael, I'm glad you're back, man. Thank you. I missed you yesterday. We missed you, although everyone said Bollywood is different. But I personally said we missed you. Definitely missed you on the program, man. I enjoy each and every one of you coming on to the program. Watch Along ain't the same without each and every one that have come on. So salute, Michael. And I will address your question in a moment. So right now, the 3-2 pitch to Gleyber. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung at ball 4. But Gleyber did put a good at-bat there. He managed to get Bass to 11 pitches. So, Michael, if we get swept, even if the worst-case scenario, Yankees get swept, they're not really out of it because Seattle lost. So so we might have to play a play-in for the second wild card with Toronto, I think, if I'm not mistaken, unless they go to the tiebreakers. And it's not over yet, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's already 3-0. So here's Rizzo. Rizzo is batting 247 with 21 home runs, 60 RBIs. In there for a ball. 1-0 count. And this is why this and the way this guy's pitching, he's either walking Judge or stunting. He's not gonna rock it. Yeah, I got you. Yep, Brendan, absolutely. And right now here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Michael, I don't want to play the tiebreaker game or wildcard game, but it's still alive though. If you have to play it, you have to play it. So unfortunately, it is what it is. That's the card the Yankees put themselves in. So Baez is a very talented pitcher. Yeah, he is. It's Baz. I keep saying Baez, Baz. So here's a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 strikes. Through that 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Down and away. So good location. That was a really good located fastball. Rizzo would have gotten the ball in the opposite direction. So right now the shift is on. No one on the left side of the diamond for the Rays. The shortstop is near the second base bag, and everyone's on the right side. There's 1-2 pitch coming, and here it comes. Down low, 2-2 strikes. Two balls, 1 strike. Let me mark that there. Yankees are flat as a pancake. Michael says that. Michael thinks the Yankees have no chance to make the playoffs. There's still a chance. All they got to do is win. They're still leading the number 1 wild card. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. They're still the top wild card team, though. That's the thing. All they need to do is win 1 game to be clinched. Now, we want to win 2 so we could host the game in Yankee Stadium. And I know you don't want to go on the road either. I don't want to see the Yankees on the road either, but we have to learn. And, of course, Robert Parr, you have to learn to hit against the shift in Little League. Yep. So right now, 2-2 strikes to count. And here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and 2 full count. 3-2 strikes. Now, I know this game they're not gonna pitch Baz anyway for long length anyway, but the pitch count is up to 17. I know they're gonna make a pitching change soon. So there's gonna be opportunities for the Yankees to get really back into this game. Right now, 3-2 pitch. And Rizzo deals. And there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Anthony Calzone Rizzo hits a shot. Upper decker. And the Yankees get on the board and strike back. Cut the deficit to 2. Oh, baby. He put a joke on that one. Ooh, he put the filling in that cannoli. And the Yankees trail 3-1. So it's not over yet, guys. The faster they throw, the quicker it goes. Good job. Yes, indeed, Maria. Good job. It brings up Judge here. So that's Anthony Rizzo's 22nd home run. I'm glad he took advantage of the Yankee Stadium, although that was a no-doubter anywhere. Here's Judge batting 287 with 39 home runs, 97 RBIs for the big, strong right-hander. And here's the pitch. Outside. And wow, what a nice shot. Hector, what's going on, man? No, that's the normal traffic. Saluting traffic, getting me through. No problem. We're here. Salute Hector Project Nerd. If you remember the beginning of the watch along, he used to be on with me here, come along. He's on and doing a different project and doing grinding and working. So salute to Hector. And Rizzo did it. Here's Judge with a 2-0 count now. And here's the pitch. 3 balls and no strike from the Love of the Game podcast as well, guys. So salute to his contact on his channel. The guys break down for the Love of the Game. So salute to him. And he's sitting in traffic, in that New York City traffic. And we're getting him through this here. So 3-0 count here to Judge. They want to put base runners on. And here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. 4 straight pitches. So Baz is not that sharp. And, of course, Robert Parr saluting Hector. And the runner is on now. And here comes pitching coach. And Heel, is it me or does Aaron Judge look more confident at home? Yeah, of course, of course. And he walked him on 4 straight ball because he knows he's throwing meatballs, he's going to get rot. Brandon, you mentioned that earlier before when the Yankees were trailing 3-0. So now it behooves the Yankees' other hitters besides Stan and Judge to take advantage of that and make them pay. So Hector saluting Robert Parr. He put Germany, but Hermano is so Hector time to tie the game up. So of course everyone's showing the love in the chat for one another, and that's what the Jedi Network is all about. Here's Stanton on 137 games, a 276 average with 35 home runs, 97 RBIs, and 881 OBS, having a good season for the Yankees here. Following up that wonderful playoff run, and he wants to get back into that, and he's salivating. So right now, runner on first is Judge with 1 out. This guy is wild right now, Baz. And here's the pitch. Almost hit him up high. So for a ball. Autocorrect, not the best combo. I get that same issue. Oh man, yeah, I feel you, man, with that autocorrect, especially when I'm trying to text and let my supervisors know about certain things, and I dislike that. Yeah. So 1-0 count here. Here's the pitch up high, 2 balls and no strikes. So 6 straight balls this pitcher has thrown. So he's struggling right now. So a little patience with this. They're gonna have the opportunities here. 2 balls and no strike count. Now Stanton could sit on something here. It's early enough. You give him the green light. And here it comes. He swung at an inside pitch, 2 inside for my liking, but he pops it up and he bailed him out there. Now, I did say a moment ago, I can't be hypocritical. I said, you know what? You could give Stan the green light here. Now it's up to the hitter to choose to swing at a good pitch there. That ball ran high in on him. He popped up. So for the second out. Not bad. I said give him the green light because he's a player that could really make something happen. Now it's up to the player to be locked in, although Stan has been locked in, so advantage pitcher in this moment. So here's Gallo. Gallo batting 199 with 38 home runs, 77 RBIs. So we're hoping we can see number 39 with his 79th RBIs. A good matchup here for Gallo. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Just missed that one, man. Flew right by him, 96 mile per hour. So he's going to have an opportunity here, Gallo. That's why he was brought here. He could hit the fastball and for power. So let's see. And it looks like Baz is going to try to challenge him. Remember, he threw 6 straight balls prior to getting bailed out here, and might have helped him reset. Here's the 0-1 pitch out of the way. So ball, 1 strike. And Brendan says, Mike, everyone else, what are you honestly predicting for the first and second wildcard spot, being that every team is so close? Yeah, that's a good point. Good point, Brennan. Great point. So 1 strike the count here. 3-1 right now. Yankees strike right back with a Rizzo home run. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. It's 1 strikes now. Yankees, and they have a runner on first here with 2 outs. The tying run at the plate here is still early. It's only the bottom of the first inning. Although Tampa jumped on quickly on a three runs immediately, so they're up 3-1 here. And you all know the implication of this game is a very important game. Yankees win, they stamp their ticket to the playoffs. So 1 strikes. They play the wild card game, but we don't know if they're going to host it or they'll be on the road. That will come with later on. And throw over the first, almost threw that ball away, but he's safe. 1 strikes to count. So the Yankees want to show something here at home. They want to continue showing their home dominance. So you gotta show it's Yankee Stadium in the playoffs. It's not going to be a pushover for teams if they win that wild card, host that wild card, and dare I say go into the divisional round. You want to make Yankee Stadium a difficult place, and that New York lore, that the ghost of Yankee past, and the 1 strike count. And here it comes down low, 2 strikes. Although they moved the building across the street, but there's still memories. There's the Jeter ghost and so forth, and we want to make sure that teams, just by coming into 161st and Rivers, or Jerome, they know that there's a intimidation factor just by when you get off the major deegan. You want to see them get intimidated. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, and Joey Calzone Gallo strikes out usual with a ball outside. I mean, this guy has to be dropped to down the order. Can't keep him batting there in the 5th spot. So, however, the Yankees get a run though on 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 man on base. They trail 3-1. They need to keep it there. There's going to be plenty of opportunities for them to get some runs here. So we go now to the 2nd inning for the Rays. You got Margot, Meadows, and Mejia. And I want to say again, thank you so much. I'm going to keep saying over and over thank you to Beefy King. Today they send over lunch for the Jedi, and I'm actually going to start drinking my beverage, the hot sandwich today. So thank you to Beefy King. They saw that the Jedi got to the 1,000 subscriber, and they see that I go there eat on Saturdays when I'm not on the air with my wife when we do our errands. So we like to have our sandwiches, and they know the Jedi's been going there. I got my punch card every time I go to Beefy King. So whenever I get the free subs, and if you go there, if you're ever in the Central Florida area in Orlando and so forth, this is the location. Visit them, man. They're good. Jimmy Fallon has raved, goes there every time he comes to Orlando, and he has a lot of pictures and autographs. So Beefy King was the sponsor tonight, and I got my lunch. I got my food waiting for the game to come over, and I might eat the potato tarts in between innings. So you see me munching and crunching is because I got my tater tarts. So thank you, Beefy King, for lunch, and thank you for honoring and thank you for bringing me the lunch for the 1,000 subscribers. So I really appreciate that. And now we're on the quest for 2,000. So let's get it strong, and I can't do it without each and every one of you guys supporting the Jedi Network. Remember us, and here I put that there so you can follow us in the different social media platforms. To keep you posted on Yankee Hot Stove, we're gonna have some Yankee Hot Stove content later in the off season. So you know that. So we all know that DJ LeMahieu has a sports hernia. He is available to play, but they're gonna have to train lightly with him. So we go now to the 2nd inning. Top of the 2nd inning, and here comes Margot, batting .253 with 10 home runs, 57 RBIs. Montgomery, 23 pitches, going to deliver his 24th. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike, he gets ahead of the count. That's the keys to the game. You always got to get ahead of the count. And those numbers for Manuel Margot is 123 games. And here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, so Montgomery's ahead of the count, 0-2. And he goes, please trade this guy next year. I'm talking about Gallo. And I don't want him for another year. And the Yankees are high on him. They love his bat for some reason. Here's the pitch. Out of play. I mean, he's a good bat in the number 9 hole. If you ask me, he can give you home runs, walk, turn it over. You don't expect much, but you got playoff time. You gotta really contemplate of dropping him down, and you gotta put him down because they're gonna start walking Judge and Stanton and going after Gallo, and Gallo's not producing there. And he's going to give you a home run and here's the 0-2 pitch. This is popped up to left field. Gallo, speaking of him, and he's under it, makes the play. He does have value in his defensive metrics, although we could say the different when he drops a routine pop-up, but you got to play him. You got to bat him number 9. You got a number 9 or 8 hitter. You got to. And no offense, bring up Florio. Dominguez is a little too raw right now, Michael, though I see your thought process. I think we're going to see Dominguez sometime middle of next year, to be honest with you. And he's an automatic out. I agree. You got to put him you can't bat him. You cannot put him in the number 5 hole. That's a prestige. And here's Meadow. Swinging at the first pitch, pops it up to left field. Is it going to dunk? No. Gallo comes in, and he's under it for the 2nd out. So Austin Meadows, his numbers were .332 with 26 home runs and 103 RBIs. Quickly 2 outs here. So quickly 2 assists for Gallo here. And here's Francisco Mejia. He was behind the plate, and they moved him to first base this afternoon, matter of fact. He's batting .256 with 6 home runs and 35 RBIs. Beautiful afternoon in the Bronx and beautiful Saturday afternoon in the fall. And here's the pitch. Just missed. So, guys out there, and you're in the Bronx or in New York City, tri-state area, enjoy your Indian summer. That's the most beautiful time of the year, if you ask me. The weather and the foliages and all the apple picking, all the pumpkin picking. And here's the 1-0 pitch in there for a ball, 2 balls and no strike. All the pickings except for those that are in traffic, don't be picking your nose. So leave that for another time. But salute to everyone in the fall weather. 2-0 count. And here's the pitch. Down low, 3 balls and no strike. The count. So Monty has 2 quick outs, and now he's messing around with a 3-0 count. Go attack, guys. Get some strike. We need you to get back there. And Michael said he's even worse than Chris Davis. He's getting to that. He's getting to that camp. Michael, your statement, really good statement there. Here's the 3-0 pitch. In there for a call strike. You give me over strike. Oh, that could have been a borderline pitch. Call for a strike. At the end, and the Rays, when Montgomery gets through, Mejia turns the lineup up. So right now, 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Yankees trail 3-1 here. And Monty ready to deal the 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Ball 4, he walks him. So you need to attack. You can't be walking the number 9 hitters. That's why I would like Gallo to bat 9th or 8th for this reason. Because pitchers tend to ease off and lose concentration and you put a guy like Gallo, I think he could be successful there. Here's Randy Arozarena. He walked his first time up on 4 straight pitches, and later on came to score on the home run. And Montgomery ready to deal. They turn the lineup again. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ahead of the count, 0-1. He threw a nice curveball. He foul tipped it, but it's still a strike. 0-1 the count. Montgomery's going to throw his 35th pitch here in the top of the 2nd inning. Tampa Bay up 3-1 right now. And here's the pitch. Ball. So it evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. It says that the Yankees don't make the playoffs, then I quit being a Yankee fan. Michael, you're not going anywhere. You're staying. We're rooting for this team no matter what. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strike. I would never quit being a Yankee fan. I told my wife for the day that the Lord calls me to go beyond this life, I want to be in a Yankee uniform. Forget the suit and tie. I want to go in a Yankee jersey. And it has to be. It could be plain. It doesn't have to be a number. You just could say, just as long as it says Yankees, I'll be happy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here. To Arozarena. With 2 outs, runner on first is Mejia. Tampa Bay up 3-1 here in the top of the 2nd inning. You all know the implication of tonight's game, this afternoon's game. They are the first game on the afternoon on the docket. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out swinging. The Rays, you got no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 base on that walk. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Yankees trail 2-1 here. 3-1, excuse me. They're down by 2. And for the Yankees coming up, you got Urshela, Gardner, Sanchez. If anyone gets on, Velasquez. Velasquez has been brought up back on the Yankee and the team here. So he's been up. So hopefully he's going to make a statement here. If he can come here and continue playing good defensive shortstop, making some good defensive plays, and also running the space on the base pads once he gets the opportunity, now that's something that you might think about bringing him in the postseason. Although I thought the move, I'm glad he's here. Don't get me wrong. I thought the Yankees were going to bring that extra catcher up here. Although I keep saying it over and over. If you listen to the program and you listen to the way I always, and I don't want to be redundant because I know we get a lot of repeat fans here, folks here, and I just want to be clear that I think the Yankees, whoever the Yankees, will bring a 3rd catcher up here for a late game situation. defensive replacement. And maybe because they don't have anyone who could call the balls and strikes or frame jobs well, but you really need that defensive catcher who really could block balls in the dirt. Maybe there isn't one in their system, so we shall see. But I've been calling for that third catcher because you definitely need a third catcher going forward. The score is 3-1. And what I'll do is I'll make a banner so like that you guys see. I'll make a banner so we know what the score, and I'll keep updating it. And that's like that. We all know. We'll see the score, and I'll keep it up. Yep. And we'll do that there. We'll keep that we'll display the banner, and we'll keep that there. So you guys can see that there. Makes it easy. I'll eat my tater tarts. So we go to the bottom of the second. Here's Gio, who's batting 269, takes there for a ball. Gio, 269 with 14 home runs, 48 RBIs, a 722 OBS. Gio swings as a slow grounder to short, charges, fields. Franco has a cannon, and he makes the play. So Franco has a cannon there for the first out. Now here comes Brett the Hitman Gardner, probably playing his final few games in Yankee Stadium. The Hitman as a Yankee or his professional baseball career. He's batting 226 with 10 home runs, 39 RBIs. Another 10 home run plus year for Brett the Hitman. A wonderful career of his final games with the Yankees. Left-hander versus the right-handed pitcher, Gardy. Bass, 33rd pitch here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch with one out. In there for a called strike. He gets ahead of the count, 0-1 to the Hitman. Gardner's sporting his sunglasses here. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny, clear day in the Bronx. And here's the 0-1 pitch, and here it comes. In there for a strike, so quickly 0-2. 97-mile-per-hour fastball. 35th pitch coming from Baz. Although I don't think he'll come. He'll probably go 4 to 5 innings, and they'll hand it over to bullpen. Remember, Tampa already clinched everything. Home field advantage, division. So they're just going through what's called dress rehearsal. And here's the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They checked the umpire. There was not even an attempt, so I don't know why he checked. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Yankees trail 3-1 here. Bottom of the second inning. There's still plenty of time here to come up with 2 runs, although the Yankees have to keep the offense from the Tampa Bay Rays shut down. They're a very good hitting team that put bats on balls. Yankees need to put bats on balls here. Good at bats because this guy throws hard. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. This ball is grounded slow. Another soft at bat here. Fires in time to get 2 outs here to second baseman. So far the slow grounder. They have to put solid at bats. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez of 207 with 23 home runs, 54 RBIs, a 738 OBS. And his spot came up last night in a big situation when everyone was calling for DJ with first and second with 1 out. And Sanchez came up, had an opportunity to do something, and totally whiffed on 3 straight pitches. So when Sanchez is cold, he's ice. When he's hot, he's super hot. 2 different extremes. We would love for him to get extremely hot here in these last 2 games. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So he got a favorable call there for a strike, 0-1. So we want Sanchez. Like I said, once Sanchez get extremely hot, boy, he's a tough at bat. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Gary. Here it comes. Foul out of play. So again, quickly 0-2. He seems to always be batting quickly on an 0-2 count. But we know all he needs is to get one solid shot connection, and they come in bunches. So right now, 0-2 count, and then he gets locked. When he gets that first hit, he gets locked in. But when he doesn't, you get this here. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. Good evening, good night, and good morning. So he's out. So quickly, no runs, no hits, no errors. This is, you get the good, the bad with Sanchez all the time here. We go to the third inning. Yankees still trade 2-1 here. And for the Rays coming up, you got Wander Franco, Nelson Cruz, and Yan Diaz. Anyone gets on the home run. He hit a home run already, Brandon Lau. So now we go to the third, second time around against Montgomery. And the Rays had success. They got 3 runs on Montgomery, so they're going to see him for the second time. We're going to see what adjustments they're going to have here with Montgomery to this Tampa Bay Rays lineup. So we shall see on that. So 3-1 to score. We'll keep that ticker there. So we'll keep that there so you guys know what score. And don't forget, before we go in between innings, follow us there and be part of the program. And follow us there, and for all news and notes and all different programming, there's going to be more different content on the network, the Bronx Sports Jedi Network. So we definitely appreciate you guys. You know, if you want to contact the program directly to me, that's the email address. So out there, and and here we go. I put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and update these tickers so you guys can see it in the program. And Brandon is confident. Yep, we're gonna win this. I'm telling you. I feel positive, even though down 3-0 right now. I'm okay with it. I'm good. I think we're in good shape here. I'll have my tater tarts. Because thanks to BP King for sending me the lunch. So I gotta be grateful, appreciative for my wife going out and receiving the lunch special. So we go now, top of the third inning. Here's Wander Franco, tater tart. '38, 39 pitch for Montgomery here. And here comes the pitch. In there for a strike. He gets ahead of the count on Franco, who faked the bunt, but he was taken all the way. And just about to start Islanders and Devils preseason action. And here's the pitch. This ball is in, a base hit to left field. Nice cut off by Gallo, trying to keep him there as a long single. So the leadoff hitter is on. So like I said, these Rays are pesky. They put good bat on ball, and they get good at bats there. Notice the difference between the at-bats, the Rays and the Yankees. The Yankees, they get soft balls turnover. Everything for the Rays is a line drive, bat on ball, nice solid line drive hits. That's what we want with the Yankees. Where I've been saying that if you listen to the program, they got to when they put bat on ball, they keep the head, follow through, and get the line drive approach. So the runner is on, and here comes Nelson Cruz, cousin Cruz here. With a runner on first, Montgomery ready to deal, down low. 1 ball, no strike to count. Leadoff singles on here in the top of the third inning. Yankees trail 3-1 right now. Nelson Cruz is 0 for 1 popped up. His average is .265. He has 32 home runs with 86 RBIs between Minnesota and Tampa. So Tampa bought some power in there in the trading deadline. Pretty good pick up there. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. Now, you know Nelson Cruz is motivated because now he's going to go back to the postseason. He was so close with the Rangers to winning a World Series, and so close, but they took the World Series right out of their hands there. 1 ball, 1 strike, and salute to Heel, thinking about you there. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's going to have an opportunity to try to get that. Remember, he doesn't make, but he got 2 good solid years in the professional level. before retirement. He's 42 years old. And he's sitting at 449 home runs. He's trailing Kyle Yastrzemski. So here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. It evens. So this is the showcase game this afternoon, the first of many games. Everyone else starts at 3 o'clock and beyond. And the next game is the Baltimore and Toronto. They're coming up at 3 o'clock, about an hour. Right here, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throw over to first, keeping Franco from the running game. Although you don't see Tampa run a lot, not like the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, every opportunity they could have had a chance. They wanted to run on the Yankees and run. Tampa, not much. They're sneaky. They'll steal the bases, but they don't seem to be over aggressive in the running game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So for the first out there. And here comes Yanni Diaz. He lined out on a beautiful play by Gallo. He was robbed from getting an extra base hit from Joey Calzone Gallo. Did a beautiful diving play. Was at that moment, we thought it would have saved the inning. But after that, the home run came. But right now, here's the pitch coming from Jordan, and the pitch up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strike. We'll see how long the Yankees will go with Jordan Montgomery tonight. This is a tune-up before a playoff start here. Let's see how he finishes, how he finishes off the game. If he finishes off strong, then you get a little bit encouraged. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul out of play. 2 balls and no strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, I wanted to mention with Montgomery. Montgomery's a 4 or 5 starter, a 4th or 5th starter on a really good team. Give you solid inning, give you solid start. Let me ask you, if you guys had an opportunity between Jordan Montgomery or Steven Matz, chat, who do you prefer and why? 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't. And I want you to think about it, because usually you like the shiny new toy that we don't have in there for a strike, a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Now, the reason why I asked Matz or Montgomery, we seen Matz in New York with the Mets. I know it's a different organization, a different mindset, but what do you think Steven Matz will do in Yankee Stadium? Or if you had a choice, pick one or the other, the lefties, who would you go with? I'll give you my answer. I'll give you my answer at the end of the inning there, by the way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. Brandon likes Matz. Brandon picks Steven Matz. Michael, that question is out to you, Michael, if you're still sticking around, or if the feed is still going on for you there. Heel, I know you're neither one. You don't have a horse in the race, but if I ask you to, Maria takes Montgomery. So even right now, split 1-1 and ball 4. So you got a little trouble here. You're putting out 2 base runners on again for Lau, who homered against you. And he's a very good pitcher. Bring him. We need pitching. Oh, they'll take Matz. Okay, but it was either or. But I agree with that. That's a good one there. That's cool. Here's Lau, who homered. And of course, they put Boston is 1 game behind the wild card. And I feel Montgomery is the most average pitcher in MLB baseball. Here's Lau. And I have my mind made up, but I'm not trying to get influenced. I just don't want to go in between pitches to give you who I like. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. So they're showing you the first inning, the home run. It was a pitch in on the hands for Lau, and he just extended it. When you want to throw left-handers, you got to throw the ball out and away, down and away from a left-hander, especially in your ballpark. You want to take advantage of your large out left center field. So here, the 0-1 count here. Montgomery ready to deal. Sanchez. And now's the time. That's the kind of pitch you need to throw. Down and away. Although you got to cut it better. But it counts run even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to count. Montgomery looks, checks the runner, deals. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitching carefully to Lau. Pitching carefully to Lau just to make sure. Now the game is slowed down a bit. By this time yesterday, we were in the 5th inning. So the runner on base is Franco. Diaz is at first. With 1 out here, Yankees trying to induce a double play. They have the shift on. 2-1 count. Montgomery. And there, oh, this ball is in the air to left, right field, and ooh, foul. Got away with 1 there. I was going to say, unbelievable. We would have had back-to-back 3-run jacks. It would have been unbelievable there. Put a little bit of scare to me there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't get me, I'm going to be totally honest. I was like, oh my God, it can't be again. So I am a little bit concerned with this, with Lau. Lau's always been a pain in the neck for the Yankees. So the 2-2 pitch here. And he did it again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Back-to-back 3-run jacks here. Wow. I can't believe it. It's like, why are you? Oh, wow. And it's a left-handed pitcher against a left-handed batter, and rush like that. Wow. All that hard work down the drain there. Wow. Unbelievable. A 3-run shot. Just missed hitting one. And wow. 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 I am speechless. I am speechless. I thought it was a replay, and then when I saw it the way it hit, I was like, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And now it's 6-1. Wow. In there for a call strike. So Brandon Lau 6, the Yankees 1. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, and I wanted to give my take before this because I didn't want you to think I'm being persuaded by what just happened. But I had my, and it's raining in Yankee Stadium. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man, I should have gave my take. Yeah, another 3-run homer. I don't know if you heard the question. Would you take Steven Matz or Jordan Montgomery? Either or, you got to pick for. I know you don't have a race in the pony, but as a pitching to your liking. And boy, it's getting this ugly. There's a ball, and it's a home run. Another back-to-back home run for the Rays, and now they lead 7-1. My God, we're being outclassed here. Wow. 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 Unbelievable. Shocking. Shocking turn of events here. The Yankees are shocking us. You get you're getting the ugly from Jordan Montgomery. Wow, unbelievable. 7-1 here. And you need to get the bullpen. Get us. This is where you gotta. Wow, this is ridiculous. So I guess you're gonna have to bring Garrett Cole tomorrow. This is crazy. We'll leave that up there. Wow, unbelievable. Ball up high to Murgat. And Sano, that's Sano's 33rd home run. Wow. And it's just like they're good. I don't know how. These guys are not homegrown household names, but they just keep winning. And they just keep eating our lunch. is single-handedly running us out of the wild card. I believe absolutely. Wow. Swing and a miss. 2-1. And now Lucas Licky starts dealing. But the Yankees are in a situation down by 6. And I wanted a bullpen game. Imagine the power out of the pen to start it off. Wow. Foul out of play. Wow. That could say is wow. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. I'm actually lost for words. I can't believe Montgomery has been the home run ball. Unbelievable. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Foul out of play. Still remains 2-2. And there's still only 1 out in the inning. And 4 runs are in already. Wow. So the Boston fans are relishing there. They're excited. They're happy. Both Toronto fans are excited as well. And here's a 2-2 pitch. This ball is hit hard for a base hit through. And down the line, they're going to go for 2 because they're not now embarrassing the Yankees. And where is our very smart manager at? I guess the analytics said not to keep him pitching and keep getting drubbed. Man, what a ugly game on a Saturday afternoon. Did not expect the Yankees to come out like this. Now Matt Blake comes up. It's time to get to the ball. I'm sorry, you have to go to your bullpen. It's right now the wild card scenarios, Kinchy scenarios, wild card Yankees win, or a Toronto and a Seattle loss, they get in. Home field, the Yankees win, a Boston loss, and potential tiebreaker with the Yankees today and tomorrow they lose, they're gonna have a potential tiebreaker game. So then it looks like they're gonna go in a potential tiebreaker game. Unfortunately, I can see a scenario. They've been so streaky, this team. Do you really think they're gonna, if they lose today, they're gonna come back and win the game tomorrow afternoon? Here's Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 1 here, flied out. He needs to get in the party. Always a thorn in the Yankee side. June and Montgomery aren't even giving the offense a chance. They're not. They're both of them mismanaging last night and the Toronto game, and tonight and today, Montgomery just doesn't have it, and he's still struggling 1-0. And then you got Angel Hernandez umpiring tomorrow. Controversial Angel Hernandez, and it's not making excuses, but the Yankees got to take care of business, man. But it's still plenty of time here to get some runs. You see, the Yankee offense is great, but the point is the Tampa Bay offense is another juggernaut that just are thorn in the side of the Yankees. If they're not, and they gotta keep climbing up hills. You're gonna run out of. You can't go to the well too much. The well gets dry. What kind of game is this? I understand you, Maria. And Andrew Heaney Montgomery turned into Andrew Heaney. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Lamario. Good point. And swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boone and Montgomery aren't even the chance to offense. I read that earlier. And Lamario says this is a joke at this point. Wow. And if the Yankees end up tied with the Mariners, who would be the tiebreaker game, or would the Yankees own this? They have to play it. They're going to have a play in a tiebreaker play game. So it's not. I don't think they're not going by records. It's by playing scenario. I agree. I understand, Maria. I understand you're hot. Imagine I'm doing this here, and I've got to try to keep level-headed and cool. Normally if I wasn't on the stream, I would be really upset. I would, there'll be a darker side, but I have to stay calm, cool. Also, want to keep those thumbs up and keep you guys watching and not deter you being like, oh my God, these guys rude. No, I would be really upset too, but I have to keep people headed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So as you can see, if you're turning in late, Tampa's up 7-1 now in the 3rd inning here with a runner on second base with 1 out still. Montgomery 70 pitches and he's not even getting. They doesn't have a second out in the 3rd. So Boone is letting him in there. Fester, he's like, you know what? You're gonna be in there, and that shows that Boone is giving the white flag here. Unfortunately. A 3-2 count. And of course, you don't, because you taxed the bullpen. And here's the pitch, popped up to center field. Now all we need is him to drop this. But Gardner comes in, takes charge, makes the catch. Because man, when it goes ugly, it goes ugly. So 2 outs here. And here's Francisco Mejia. And the Rays are playing like professional. They're playing like minor league team. And here comes Buffon with 2 outs here. You might as well let him play. This is another stupidity. This is, to me, you now you come with 2 outs to get Montgomery. Why don't you just let him finish the inning, a clean inning, bring your bullpen with a clean inning and go forward. But this is the kind of moves that I don't make sense. It's like the bullpen phone rang and you got to take him out, and he doesn't get it. Let him pitch, let him finish that last out. You're already down by 6. If it, 6 or 7 runs, who makes a difference? And just go to the bullpen, let him fish that inning, and bring in Lucas Licky with a clean inning. But no, he wants to be seen on camera, making the call, and hearing the boos from the fans, because I guess he's a glutton for punishment. Because that's to me, that's what you're doing when you come out of the bullpen. You want to be seen. I'm upset with the way the team performed here, especially with the starting pitching. I'm really disappointed. Now with the Matz and Montgomery, I was going to go with Steven Matz. I would still go with Steven Matz because Steven Matz, his stuff hasn't been the problem. It's his injuries. Steven Matz's issues were his injuries. He was injury prone. He's having a really good season. He pitched a wonderful game last night, by the way, in Toronto. That's why I brought that matchup up. And also, he's pitching the postseason, Matz. He knows how to handle New York City. He was here with the Mets, and Steven Matz wasn't his control. It wasn't his issue. It was his health. So that's why between Montgomery and Matz, I would take Steven Matz. That's my opinion, and I know that, and I would go with Matz too. Yeah, I agree with you. I would go with Matz too, and it's not. And I mentioned to say, and it's not because he's not on our team. You tend to always want what's not yours on the other team, but I'm able to make that comparison and that observation because I'm a New York fan. I love the Yankees, but I do keep watching the Mets when I have time, when the Yankees aren't on. And I follow Steven Matz, and I seen, also a native New Yorker as well, which has much, not sometimes it has to do, sometimes it could do a lot, we seen Bobby Bonilla, and he didn't really play that well, and so forth. We could have that discussion for another day, but I like Steven Matz, just his health was an issue. And how do we play with our backs against the walls? One thing I know, we will win or go out swinging. Yeah, Robert. They're going to make a staple here. They're going to make a print in this game. But the thing is, could the deficit be so high for them to make a dent? I'll be even more shocked if they only score 1 run through the whole game. Then I'll be really concerned going into tomorrow. Right now, Lucas Licky is in. Mejia is the batter. Here's the pitch up high call a strike. Excuse me. That was a nice courtesy strike, a pleasant surprise for Francisco Mejia. So we shall see here. The 0-1 pitch. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, that was a strike, and he called that a pull. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So he made up for that call. The inconsistency of the umpires. Every time I watch this and do the watch along, it's really ridiculous. Before, as a fan, just sitting back and enjoying it, I didn't notice it. But now calling the watch along and the balls and strikes, wow. I can see why the robot umpires are getting a lot of traction. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike. This ball is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, I wonder if it's because of that StatCast strike box, we're noticing all the deficiency or discrepancy of the umpiring. Because when I was younger, or maybe I didn't pay attention so much with it when I was younger, watching the baseball in the early '80s, '90s, I didn't notice too much of that missed call strikes. But wow, how much of that is magnified? And Mario says the Yankees aren't losing. Montgomery is. He single-handedly gave the Rays 7 runs in 3 innings. Yeah, you're right. You're right because they have some good at bats. Brennan, I really like that point. Very good. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. But the damage is in here. The Rays scored 1, 2, 3, 4 runs here on 3 hits, and they're up 7-1 here, man. We'll take a break on the BX Sports Jedi Network watch along, and as I change the ticker there. And remember, guys, follow us on our program up and down on all the different social media platforms. We definitely, just because the season is over, we're not done here with the different watch-alongs, and we'll definitely be part of it. We appreciate you there, and follow us there on the different platforms because we all got more different contents. We got the MMA program on Thursday nights with Austin and Chef Dan. They break it down. They bring you all the news and notes of the world of MMA, combat sport, professional wrestling, AEW, WWE, and Impact Wrestling. They break that down. They also break down the world MMA. We had a card last night in MMA, Bellator, and tonight we have MMA time. Time for munch on tater tots. I agree with you. You know what, Robert Paul? I'm gonna have another tater tart. Last time I almost choked on it though, on one there, but tater tarts time. Let's get some good luck tater tarts. Let's see. Salute to everyone. And once again, I want to thank Beefy King for the lunch today. 1,000 subscribers were there. We saw my wife got me donuts from Donut Kings, and they keep the Jedi happy here. They keep the Jedi here nice and red and rounded. So salute. I enjoy a good exercise with my molars. So salute to everyone. Thank you, Dan Robert Parr, my main man. Robert, when are you coming on? You want to come on, man? I mean, I definitely want to come along here. Tomorrow's the last day. What's going on? I feel like this game. I feel like this game is over. The Yankees just won't have to pitch today, and I said it like I said yesterday. 7-1 right now. Now, the Yankees could come back here and get a couple runs, and we're right back into this. Let's not lose hope here. And here's the pitch for a ball. The batter is Andrew, the pride of the Bronx, Velasquez, batting .234 with a home run, 6 RBIs, 26 games for Andrew. Back from the minors. Let's see what he could give us here. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Velasquez. 41 pitches for Baz here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Although I don't see him going too long. They'll probably bring some more bullpen arms in here. It's just like a dress rehearsal for him. Keep eyeing to the playoffs. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to the pride of Morris Park. Oh, cool. Cool. I'll definitely try to get you that string yard to you. And here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. And here comes the pitch. Ooh, call strike 3. Wow. It tailed in on him for the first out. Tough pitch there, kid. Hopefully he gets the bat. Next time you gotta. That was a good pitch. Just tailed in there, froze him. And we go back to the top of the lineup with Glaber. And here comes Torres. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Just missed out there. And 0-1. Just a note to Robert Parr. Go into Twitter and you have the gateway into the program. Oh, 1 count, 7-1 game here with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. Outside. 10-4, 10-4. 1 ball, 1 strike. 46 pitches, 47 coming for Baz. or Baz. You say tomato, I say potato. And here's the ball into short, gobbles it up over the first. Oh, well pitch, and still got him on the tag. So nice play there by Mejia. Nice tag there. We'll see the replay, see if they got where they got Glaber at. Yep, totally tagged him. And you don't want to see your runners sliding into first, so I'll take that. Yep, we got a break there. The Anaheim Angels that they won last night, and they would have been ahead of the Yankees. So a little tough time here, little nervousness. Here's the pitch for a ball. Here's Rizzo, who homered, is responsible for the Yankees' lonely run tonight. Anthony's 1-for-1 with a homer to right field, upper deck shot. Actually, second deck. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Missed up high 2-0. Yankees want to put some base runners on. You need base runners on, so when you get your big guys up, see what you can do here. Now, I don't want them to be relying only on the home run ball, but unfortunately, this time here, this is where you need to start trying to get back here. You got to put good at bats first and foremost. 2-0 count, and here comes the pitch. 3 balls and no strike. The count to Rizzo with Judge on deck, but there's 2 outs here. Rizzo hit his 22nd home run. Right now, he has a 3-0 count. You're definitely throwing the take sign. You're not giving him. You're making sure he's taking because you need base runners. And the 3-0 pitch, and here it comes. Ball 4. He walked him. All right, so you got runner on first, but there's 2 outs here. Now you have to come up with some big 2-out hits. Keep this 2-out rally going here. Pitching coach. Or is it Cash? Is this Cash coming out? It is Kevin Cash, and Baz not too pleased seeing the manager coming out. Said a few profanities on the mound. So they're going to the bullpen. So that means it's tater tart time. And the Yankees trail 7-1 with Judge coming up. A fresh arm out of the bullpen, and Baz is not happy coming out here of this game. So now we're in the Rays bullpen. Now you just got to chip away. You know, Rays got a good bullpen. There's one thing about the Rays, they're used to doing these bullpen coming in. And Robert Parr says, let's tag this fresh arm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But what I was going to say was they're used to doing this type of, merry-go-round every 2 innings, a new arm for the bullpen. They used to coming in and working like that. And of course, we need base runners and a hit. You know, right now. I will sign up for right now. Right now, you ask me, Judge getting a single and a Stanton home run. I will sign up for that right now and take my chances going into next inning. I will. You telling me we sign up for that right now and going forward? Yeah, I'll sign for that immediately right here. And it's still not going to be enough there. It's going to be a 3-run, but it's going to be 7. It'll be 7-4. You know. You chip away. But there's time here. Despite it's a 6-run deficit, but there's still time here. But it's the big but. You gotta make sure keep Tampa off the scoreboard now. Can't continue to give up runs. You got to keep them at 7, and now you have to start chipping away. The Yankees bullpen has been pretty good lately, very good. Even despite with that little minor hiccup yesterday, but I think they bought the inexperienced reliever at the wrong time. Boom got a little too cute last night, and it came back to bite him a little bit. So here's J.P. Ferguson, 54 games, a record of 4-4, 3 of 6 in save opportunities, an ERA of 2.63. in 54 innings, he's given up 33 walks with 52 strikeouts. He does walk a lot of hitters. Here's Judge, and that's what the Yankees need, base runners. And here's the pitch, up high for a ball. So he's behind in the count, 1-0. Runner on first is Rizzo, and Judge up on the plate. There's 2 outs though. Judge hasn't had an official at bat. He walked his first time up. And now let's get it going. 7-1, a little NC. And here's the 1-0 pitch. He missed. 2-0. Remember I mentioned about the walks before he threw a first pitch. I gave you his season numbers. 34 walks in 54 innings. So he doesn't have a lot of control. His control isn't on there. You got to be absolutely right, par. You got to be patient. So 2-0 count here. And here comes the pitch. Swing, and Judge helped him out there. He swung at ball 3, and that was not good, Judge. Got to be smart. We need base runners. You got to Stanton. You got to remember who's behind you, Stanton. 2 balls and 1 strike. You can't do it yourself. You're not going to hit a 6-run home run right now. 2-1 count, big guy. And you done good there. So all season, but this time it wasn't a smart swing. And also you helped the pitcher regroup. Here's the pitch. There is the pitch. Foul out of play. So he helped him find the strike zone. He got a call first strike. So now he relaxes. He finally threw his first strike, even though he was bailed out, but a swing and a miss. So now he refocused. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. It would have been different. 3 balls and 1 strike count, but now it's a 2-2. So let's see how that trajectory goes here. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And he got to lay off the Achilles heel pitch, down and away. Here's the pitch. Down, and he held off on there. The count runs full. So you would have been on base there with Stanton coming up. But it's a 3-2 count. Nevertheless, would have, could have, and should have. And 5 balls were thrown in at that bat. Good call there. So 3-2 count here. Yankees trail by 6. Runner on first. This ball is hit at right field. Back at the track. And oh my God. What could go wrong has gone wrong. Judge gave it a ride to the wall, but there was still real estate available. And wow. This is the way the Yankee season has been. You get excited, and then you get the rug pulled right out of you. Wow. He gave it a ride there. Wow. So the Yankees come up with nothing. No runs, no hits, no errors. And you could say, man, this doesn't look good. And like you said, ugh. So we go to the 4th inning. It's only the 4th inning, guys. So, but I'm trying to keep it positive there, trying to keep it going. Wow, that was close. That's a little bit of bad luck, if you ask me. It's a little bit of bad luck, and we'll go to the 4th inning. Wow. Whew. It's like, wow, are you really kidding me? So we go to the 4th, 7-1 Tampa. Update that there. Ooh, baby. And of course, hey, he put the bat on ball. You can't get upset with Judge. He hit the ball. He'd send it. He went with the pitch, and it just didn't carry. Maybe maybe in the middle of July when there's a hot stream of heat, a jet stream of hot weather that would have carried over. But you can't make excuses because Tampa Lau had hit 3-run shots in the same area. Just missed it. That's all it is. The pitcher did. You gotta tip your cat to the pitcher. He did a good pitch there. I got away with one, if you ask me. So the Yankees got to try to start making these rallies early, not with 2 outs, and give an opportunity there. So for Tampa coming up is Arozarena's going to lead off there. We needed that. Yeah, man. We needed that. Yeah, I understand. We got the swing and missers coming up. Yeah, I agree. Good one. Good one there, Brennan. Good one there. So now we come here. And the judge is seeking to become the 7th Yankees with multiple 40 home run season. Who are the other 6 outfielders? That's the trivia question. Trying to think of that. Outfielders with 40. And here's Licky's in there still in relief for a ball to Arozarena or Arozarena. 0-1 count to Randy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Make sure I put that in the scorecard. Yankees trail 7-1 here in the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Lucas Licky in relief for Jordan Montgomery, who just did not have it. He gave up two 3-run homers to Lau, and it's Lau is up 6-1 on the Yankees, although you followed by a home run by Sununo, the catcher. And this ball is in left field, and is it gone or off the wall? Arozarena in there with a double off the wall there. So Arozarena, he needed that one. He had an offer. Well, that has not looked good there, but he's in there. We absolutely can't lose this announcer. I forgot what was his name, but no. Ken Singleton. Kenny Singleton is retiring. He's been mentioning that, retiring for a few years now. He's finally gone. Today or tomorrow will be his last game. A really good broadcaster. I really like Ken Singleton. He's one of my favorites. Mount Vernon native from New York. And here's Franco. This ball is hit hard to left field, but Gallo is going to be there. Gallo makes the play. Retrieving to second base is Arozarena with the first out. So you see these at bats by these Rays. They put the bat, line drive, hard hit balls. And here's Nelson Cruz 0 for 2, popped up and struck out his first 2 times up. He's still batting at 265. He's still 32 home runs with 82 RBIs. With 1 out here, runner on second, runner in scoring position. Now you got to keep him there at 7. Yankees have the opportunities to come back. You've seen it. Not able to get the timing hits here. Lucas Licky has to keep him here. And here's the first pitch to Cruz. Swing and a miss, down and away. Ahead of the count, 0-1. Count here, 7-1. The Yankees got to get some runs here. But right now they got to get out of this. They got to get out of this pickle. They're in a jam with Lucas Licky. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see how this looks. This looks better. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second base. Cruz the batter. 0 for 2 here. Licky gonna deal the pitch. And here it comes. Gary bluffs the throw. Arozarena goes running back in a hurry. Knows that Gary isn't shy to throw to the bases. He's got a cannon. The Yankees trail 7-1 here in the 4th inning. 2 balls and 1 strike count. Time is called. So we'll reset. We'll do it again. 2-1 count. Gives me a chance to get a zip of my beefy king. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Foul out of play. So the count is squared at 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 out here. Top of the 4th inning. Yankees trail 7-1. Not a good start for Jordan Montgomery. Yankees got to climb out of this hole here. There's a lot at stake here. It's also going to show us the fight of the team here. Although game 162, 161, you shouldn't be questioning their character this late of the season, but unfortunately we are right now. So the 2 balls and 2 strike count from Licky. He's taking awful little time here, and time is called. Just as I said that, Cruz took his hands out. Cousin Cruz thought the same thing. You're freezing me up there. So we'll reset again. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Lucas Licky. I'm going to call Lucas Pepperoni Licky. And here's a pitch. Bounced it in the dirt. 3-2. Good eye by Cousin Cruz there. Didn't swing at that. Although if it was Judge or the Yankee batters, they would have swung at that pitch. That's their Achilles heel. They try to reverse that. We all know the implication. Yankees are 1 game ahead of Boston. Seattle is trailing by 2 games. And if they lose, everything happens tonight. The Yankees will be on the skin of their teeth there in the wild card race. 3-2 pitch if everybody wins tonight. So we'll be scoreboard watching and seeing what happens, but we want to do it on the field. So here's a ground ball to Gio. Gio charges. He throws over. He has plenty of time there. And, oh, no, base hit. Wow, I misspoke on that one. So there's still a little speed there for Cousin Cruz there. Wow, yeah, he's in there safe. So Gio pumped. Gio hasn't been too sharp at third. And the Yankees cannot continue to play sloppy defense. Although that wasn't a sloppy, but he just took it for granted. And Cruz busted out of the box at 40-plus years. So first and second with 1 out here, you extend the inning here. It could have been 2 outs, and you're going up against Yandy Diaz, who's 0 for 1 with a walk in the third, and then the pain in the neck Lau is up deck. So you're trying to go for a double play ball here. Father Time is at first, yeah. Absolutely, Robert Parr. So here's Licky. And the Yankees trying to get a double play ball. And here's what the doctor ordered. 1, Gio fired a tuck-in on the first double play. So they get out of there. So they get the 5-4-3 double play. No runs here. 1 hit. No errors. They leave 1 man on. We go now to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're still trailing 7-1 here. And they're saying goodbye to Ken Singleton. It's going to be his final game in the broadcast booth. He's going to retire. He's been saying that for 2 years, but he kept the Yankee Network wanting him to continue returning. A great broadcaster, in my opinion. Hopefully he works part-time from time to time with the Yankee organization or the Orioles. He's a former Oriole, former Met, and personally I enjoy his telecast. Whenever he was on, Ken Singleton was phenomenal. And they're gonna win it for Singleton. Yeah, Singleton was a very good announcer. Born and raised in New York, from Mount Vernon, New York. That's like, if you're not from New York, it's kind of like the first available suburb to the Bronx, right above the Bronx. It got Mount Vernon and Yonkers pretty much right atop, and that's where Ken Singleton is from, where DMX, rest in peace, was from, Mount Vernon, New York as well. A lot of good folks have come out of Mount Vernon, talented. There's a plethora of talent in Mount Vernon, New York. Mary J. Blige is another one, and Mount Vernon has given us a lot of talented people, phenomenal, impactful, talented players. So, and Ken Singleton was one of, well, not the first, but one of many talented Mount Vernon, New Yorker natives that have come up from there. Yep, he's going to be missed. Absolutely. So we go to the 4th inning. For the Yankees, Stanton, Gallo, Urshela, and Gardner if anyone gets on. We gotta get some runs, guys. I know it's starting to say cliche and redundant, but we definitely gotta get some runs here. We gotta put some good at bats. We gotta get on the board here. We'll love a 6-run inning here. And here's the pitch in there for a call strike. So he's ahead of the count on Stanton. He's 0 for 1, flat out in the first. And here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. Count is even. I appreciate everyone joining us here. Afternoon game. Yankees trail 7-1. Not going out the way we wanted so far, but it's still plenty of time here. We need to wake up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Maria, let's go. Wake up. Let's go. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. And here's the pitch. Swoo, swing and a miss. Challenge Stanton. That's what you got to do. Challenge. You're up by 6 runs. If you're the Rays, you want to keep throwing strikes, challenging these hitters, and trust your defense. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Challenge up high. Although not a good pitch to go for, but hey, he challenged him. That's what you need to do for the first out. And it's unbelievable. When the Yankees go cold, they all go cold. Here's Gallo, but when they're hot, they're a very exciting team to watch. It's so much of a extreme. No balance. We want a little balance. Yeah, no problem, Brandon. You could explain. That's no problem. Here's Gallo. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. 0-1. And that's what this pitcher needs to do. Challenge him. You just need to challenge Gallo. He's not. And if he hits a solo shot, okay. But when you start putting runners on base and getting hit, that's when you get in trouble. Look at Montgomery. 2 3-run homers. You're down by you quickly down by 6. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gallo 0-2. I swear he needs LASIK surgery. And the crazy thing is, the Yankee front office loves this guy. They've been trying to get him since spring training. I don't see it. I never heard of him until this season when I heard him the trading deadline. And I know he's been around, but was never on my radar because he doesn't move the needle to me. And here's the pitch. He checked swing. Did he go? I'm pretty sure they're gonna ring him up. Nope. They had mercy on him. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. I mean, my goodness. And here it is. All the Yankees have to do to make the wild card spot is win. Is win tomorrow. The Mariners and Jays need to win both and tomorrow, and the Yankees have to lose, and they'll make the wild card spot. Right, Brendan? Right. But the frustrating part is when you want to do it yourself and you want to clinch the first wild card game. But here's the 1-2 pitch down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And also, you wanted to play it at home, but although, let me tell you something, I don't see the Yankee Stadium lure anymore. I don't feel it. I don't feel like, that they're at that Yankee Stadium lure. Maybe for Seattle, have to fly across country to come to Yankee Stadium. That might be a different there. So here's Gallo. A little dribbler against the shift, and that's going to be a base hit. So a little skill and a little luck at the same time here for Gallo. Boy, he continue. That's going to keep him close to the 199 to the 200 batting average mark. And we saw last night he bunted yesterday and got a base hit, a crucial hit there, and nice hits against the shift. Yeah, that's Robert Park twice. He did that in the series. Right. But here's Gio. Gio's 0 for 1. He grounded in the second. Now, the Yankees, with 1 swing, they cannot get it all back here, so they just got to keep putting good approach. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. They just got to put good at bats. If they happen to go over the fence, they go over the fence. And no double play. Right, Robert. Right. Here's the 0-1 pitch here. Swing and a miss quickly, 0-2. So Gio needs to put bat on ball here. 0-2 count here. Yankees trail by 6 here. Bottom of the second inning here in the second game of the 3-game series. Final series at home at the Yankee Stadium. Yankees trying to clinch and stamp their tickets into the wild card game. And the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line to right field. Base hit. That's Gio Urshela type of hitting. Down to the wall. Here comes Gallo the third. Whoa, they hold him. No, they're going. No, they held him. They're going to send him. Gio go for 3. He slides in there for a triple. Yes, indeed. That's the type of hitting we need. And I know we're still down by 4, by 5, but that's the good at bats. That's the approach we're looking for. We want to see that going forward. Gio Urshela, take the ball, hit it, slap it to the opposite side with authority. That's what you're talking about, good hitting. And there's a triple there. And the Yankees score another run, and they're trying to threaten for more here. RBI triple for Gio Urshela. And the Yankees now trail 7-2. And you got Garner coming up. Hitman's 0 for 1. Little life here. And here's the pitch for a ball. 1-0 the count for the Hitman. You got Sanchez up on deck. His first at bat, he grounded out to first. 1-0 count here. A run is in now. Runner on third with less than 2 outs here. And here's the 1-0 pitch coming. Up high, 2-0. So almost hit him up high. A 2-0 count here. A run is in now. Yankees cut it down, 7-2. And hold a second. We got the pitching coach coming out for a conference. So hopefully this is something the Yankees can come alive here. Wake up, get going. That's right. Great job. That's right. That's what we want to see Gio Urshela do. He take the ball out and slap it out there. We got a triple. That's smart hitting. You don't have to take everything over the fence. Bring that run home. With 1 out, you have to take advantage, but this guy is not throwing strikes, so be smart. Got more bullpen action here. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Garner swings and a pop-up. Terrible at bat. Terrible at bat here. Popped up, not a tough play there. Terrible, man. That's terrible. Your 2-0 count, the guy hasn't thrown a strike. You swing at that garbage. Oh, come on, man. That's terrible at bat. Terrible. Wow, that's disgusting. Terrible. That is terrible. You can't, come on. You can't do that. That's totally a rally kill there. Wow. Wow, that's terrible. You got to be better than that. You got to take a strike, yeah. Wow, terrible. Here's Sanchez. Now with 2 outs there, they didn't cash in and cut this run in. They got to come up with a big 2-out hit here now. And Sanchez has been struggling lately. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to count. So now Sanchez has gone cold. In the last few games, he's cold. We saw last night, struck out in a big pinch hit situation. And first at bat, he struck out too. And then right now, here's the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. He's behind the count here, 0-2. And Sanchez 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now behind the count on 1, golden opportunity here. The Yankees are going to squander. And here's the pitch. This ball is popped up. They're not putting level. They're popping everything up. And once it comes down, makes the catch. Made it easy. So they squandered an opportunity to get another run here with less than 2 outs and cut it to a 4-run game. But now they're fine. They're behind by 5. Terrible at bat. The Garner at bat killed the whole inning, if you ask me. So the Yankees get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 man on. And from that positive at bat from Gio, you thought things were going great. You thought things were going to move, and they swung at terrible garbage. That was terrible pitches they swung at and popped it all up. The guy hasn't thrown a strike. They haven't thrown a strike, and they're swinging and they're trying to elevate everything. Get the hit. Learn from Gio Urshela. He went with the pitch, line drive against it. Garner, all you had to do was put the bat on the ball on the ground, and you got speed. Why are you trying to uppercut something? We don't need the home run there. We didn't need the home run. We needed just the productive out, the ground ball out. They were conceiving the run at third. Their Tampa Bay is up. They're up by 5. You would have been cut it to 4, and then you chip away. But now you lost that opportunity there. Now you're still down by 5. It's just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Sanchez another one. He's 0 for right now. And he's not playing tomorrow because I'm pretty sure the Yankees are going to go with Cole. I think the Yankees are going to go with Garrett Cole. Me personally, I would go with Luis Gil. But Luis Gil, I don't think he's on the roster right now. I would go with Luis Gil. I would go with Luis Gil tomorrow. But it is what it is. So now we go to the 5th inning, guys. And it is Garner. My goods, we need a miracle. It's still, and the thing is, the talent is there. The ability, you see the talent, the ability of the Yankees to actually fight back, and it's like a lack of concentration or situational baseball. It's like, and the more I see it, you are a reflection of your manager, and they do like some buffoonian type of plays there, and it's a reflection of Aaron Boone. You see him with the managing and stuff, and that's the same what comes true. You are a reflection of your manager. You saw when Torrey was managing, the team was always calm, cool, collective, relaxed, and they will come up. Okay, we'll get it done. And Girardi as well. They were feisty. They were, and now you can see the same thing with this team with Boone. So we go to the 5th inning. Lucas Licky continues in there for a ball. Michael thinks the game is over. Like, you might be right, but they're fighting, and they couldn't get that running. Yeah, I get you with that. Garner, disgusting, and that's the word you said, pathetic. Okay, 1-0 count, and here's the pitch, 2 balls and no strikes. So Lucas Licky want to get Lau. Lau has been the offense for the Rays all day tonight. 2 2-run homers. And he's trying to go for a 3-run home run. D-Ross, salute D-Ross. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Salute my man D-Ross. Welcome back. Salute. And he goes, Jordan Montgomery choked. He's so overrated. Hey, Michael, let me ask you a question. I don't know if you heard it earlier. Would you take, if you had to choose between Jordan Montgomery and Steven Matz, who's your choice? And here's a 2-1 pitch. Foul out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to low. And salute to D-Ross, everyone. Everyone, salute D-Ross, one of my friends from Knicks Real Talk, a great Knicks fan, and salute to him. I'm glad you're here. D-Ross is shocked at the result right now. And Michael says neither. No, but you had to pick one or the other. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count. He bounced the ball, full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count. And of course, Maria says hello to D-Ross. Salute to D-Ross in the chat. And Robert Parr, salute D-Ross as well. Preseason basketball almost set to go on their way for the Knicks. I think the Nets have a game tomorrow. I saw it up and down the broadcast. They play tomorrow. 3-2 pitch to come in. So NBA basketball preseason is back. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Foul out of play. We all know the hockey season started. We have a preseason game between the Devils and Islanders. That's on its way. The Rangers played last night in preseason hockey. Season's about to start in about a few days. I think next week, if I'm not mistaken. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And then right here, the Yankees is the New York City Hopes right now in fall sports. And we want to see them do well to extend. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Lau's finally retired there with a strikeout. And here's Sununu, who hit his 33rd home run last time up on a back-to-back shot with Lau. All the runs, all the home runs, all the runs charged. And we have the 40-plus home run season was Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, Alex Rodriguez, Lou Gehrig, Jason Giambi, and Curtis Granderson. But they said the 4 outfielders. On the trivia question. And pitch in there for a strike to Sano. Sano. He'll hit the solo home run in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. 33 home runs, like I told you. 62 RBIs for the Tampa Bay Rays. And this pitcher is garbage. And Sanchez, Gardy swing at everything. Yeah. Frank Gomez, salute. Absolutely. I got my Mariano Rivera shirt on, so but hopefully if the Yankees come back and be a good luck charm. And Robert Parr, they're saluting you back. And we call this making a pitcher look good. Stand there but don't swing. Right. And that's also Boone. Boone has to throw the signs to tell his hitters when to take him. Also got to know the situation of baseball. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Guaranteed. And I know I don't want to sound like a relic, but Buck Showalter would have definitely flashed the signs and tell when to take a green light and so forth and tell what to do. And, of course, everyone, let's salute Frank Gomez again. He's in here, and salute to you again. We enjoy you coming back on, although I wish the outcome was a little different. But, hey, we're going to enjoy this game once the Yankees come back and tie this game. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we'll be here watching along, and we're definitely going to relish the fact when they come back and the Yankees tie this game. The Yankees play the tiebreaker game. It's not even worth watching. It's going to miss the playoffs. Well, hopefully we don't have to cross that bridge. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And I had a random thought about how well Sebastian has taken the table. Yeah, he looks phenomenal. Sebastian looks way better now when he actually played. Man, he's ripped. He looks slender, thin. His abdominal area, phenomenal. Great work with CC Sebastian. Excellent work there. Here, the 3-2 count. Lucas Licky ready to deal. In there for a call strike 3. Wow, so Lucas Pepperoni Licky with back-to-back strikeouts. That's going to be his new nickname, Pepperoni. He reminds me of those pepperonis that you see on the Italian windows with hanging down. So that's Lucas Licky's last nickname. So 2 outs here. And here comes Margot, the center fielder. And Lucas Licky coming in. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. So Licky's giving him some good relief appearance here. Also trying to put his name in the hat for the trying to make the postseason roster going into the postseason. If the Yankees continue to win that playoff game or even the play-in game or so forth, they want to make a decision and be part of that roster and be part of the circle of trust for Buffon and pitching staff. So the 0-1 count here. And McGough puts it to a charge in center field. Back goes Gardner. Back at that, and he makes the catch. Gardner on his high horse makes the play. The inning comes to conclusion. So no runs, no hits, no error. Quick inning for Lucas Licky here, giving the Yankees some relief. They're down by 5, and they got Velasquez coming up. Then they turned the top to the lineup to Torres, Rizzo. Now this is a chance here. You get Velasquez, if he gives you something, gets on base, walk, base hit, or whatever the case is. You got Glaber, you're going to get base runners on because now you got Rizzo who homered, Judge, and Stanton. So this is when you need people on the base pad. You need traffic on the base pads. And then now you want to get a big inning. Here's a chance to start a rally here. And we go to the bottom of the halfway through. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees need to wake their rear ends up because their time is getting short here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I want to thank everyone watching, coming along. D-Ross, salute to you. Thank you for coming along. Frank Gomez, of course, Michael, everyone in the chat. Thank you to Maria, to Robert Parr, Brandon, I'm Hill. Everyone that comes in there. Salute to everyone. Billy Ward, Lamario, thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. I always like to shout you guys out and always look forward. Hector, Project Nerd, was in the building earlier. He was driving around, but hopefully he's listening on and about in traffic. So I know he's all ears is on us here, and Frank Gomez as well. So salute to everyone. Thank you so much, and I can't wait for selfish reasons for my game to be over because today I was honored and given a nice lunch courtesy of Beefy King. Beefy King came through. If you're in the Central Florida area, I suggest you to go to Beefy King, give them a shot. If you're in the Orlando area, definitely take a time, rent the car. If you're renting a car before, in between, you go to the Universal Studios or any of the theme parks. You want to get a quick lunch. It's only about 10-15 minutes away anyway. You go to Beefy King, one of the best hot steamed sandwiches. We appreciate you guys for helping the Bronx Sports Jedi Network and honoring us for the 1,000 subs. So I got my Beefy King. I can't wait to sink my teeth into that hot, juicy roast beef. I got the roast beef and pastrami combo. So I love my cured meats there from the sandwiches with steamed chips, steamed cheddar cheese, and oh man, I can't wait when the game is over. Sink my teeth on there. I got my tater tarts I've been snacking on. So thank you so much, Beefy King. We'll go to the 7th inning. And Luis Pantano coming in. Pantano has a record of 4-3, and he's going to go up against Velasquez. So the head-to-head matchup, Rays have won 11 games, and the Yankees only 3. They scored 73 runs, while the Yankees scored only 43 runs. So that you see the big discrepancy there. Yeah, at the worst-case scenario, they'll be in a tiebreaker game. Here's Velasquez. At the worst-case scenario, no matter what happens, they don't get eliminated if they get swept. They go into a tiebreaker game. So that's why they behooves them to win this game. Velasquez, 1-1 pitch, swings and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. If I was him, I would have waited for a strike, but he's swinging up there. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of, he has limited at chances at bat. So 1 ball, 1 strike, but still, you got to know the situation. And here's the 1 foul out of play, so 1-2 here. So now he has to protect the plate here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Of course, I want to clinch today too. Michael, I want to clinch today too. And have fun tomorrow in the Sunday final game at the regular season. Just have a good kickback, relaxed game. But the Yankees going to make us sweat down to the stretch. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So this is a huge at-bat here for Velasquez, if you ask me. Because Velasquez isn't a staple, for sure thing to make this postseason roster as a backup infielder. You have Tyler Wade there that could provide that. And here's a ball to right center field, back at the track. Oh, what a play by Margot. Man, he hunted that down. So Velasquez gave it a nice ride there. But to the deepest part of the stadium, that kind of ball, you need to go line a little elevated, a little lower down, but good approach there for Velasquez. He gave it a ride there, but to one of the deepest parts of the stadium. So that's a first out there. And Margot made it look easy. Very easy look there. So here's Glaber. A pitch up high for a ball. Glaber's 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out and ground out. He's at 260. Looked much more comfortable ever since moving to second base here. And here's a pitch up, down the right field line, and it's going to drop for foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike there. Arozarena tried to cover a lot of ground, but to no avail. They were playing Gleyber more towards right center. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Yankees should have won last night. Absolutely. Last night was an opportunity, but we turned the page and we're worried about tonight. We'll recap that at the end of the game. We'll have a little time to do a little bit of a minor recap. And here's the 1 ball, 1 strike count to Gleyber. Swing and foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Yankees' loss could have cost them the season. Yeah, especially with Seattle losing. That was a big plus there. Seattle losing last night. That was huge. So they have to thank Anaheim. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss for Gleyber Torres. Wow, not a good start there. Although you have Velasquez got to hit the ball. Torres needed to get on by hook or crook some way, somehow. But he struck out for the second out there. Wow. And you need base runners on when you got your big guys coming up. And unfortunately, they can't get base runners. It's like a imbalance here. You know, with the way the lineup is constructed. And this is something that I sound like I'm redundant and said over and over, but I don't like the way the lineup is constructed with the imbalance. Here's Rizzo, down low for a ball. Rizzo homered earlier in the game. 420-foot shot into the second deck. Remember, Yankees should have had an opportunity to score last inning and did it. And here's a ball grounded slowly to second base and bobbled there, and he's going to be safe. Wow, E4. Now, can the Yankees make them pay, Lau, with an error? The Yankees, they need to make pay. You got an extra opportunity here, and that should have ended the inning there. And Lau moved over and overran the ball and left it behind him, and he knew that was a hit. An error. So E4. Here's Judge. So the Yankees got to cash in some way, somehow. They get 2 out, and the thing is, they come to 2-out rally, and they come up. They need to start getting base runners on, leadoff hitters, and so forth. Not 1, 2 outs. But we'll take it right now. Beggars can't be choosers. Here's the pitch, down low for a ball, 1-0 the count. Judge almost missed a home run last time up. It just hit the warning track for a deep fly out. And right now, 1-0 pitch. And here it comes. In there for a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Count is even. Runner on first is Anthony Rizzo. He reached on an error from Sano, the second baseman. Now the Candy Yankees make them pay and cash in here. And hot shot to third. Field fired. Bouncer. And in time, bad luck for the Yankees. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong for the New York Yankees. He mashed that ball to third. Diaz, what a beautiful defensive play. He got upfield, and even the bouncer. Perfect strike with a 1 bouncer. The inning comes to a conclusion. Judge is into some bad luck there. So no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 on the error. We go to the 6th inning now, and still the same score. And wow, man, talk about having some bad luck. That is totally bad luck there for the New York Yankees. Wow, it's like, wow, everything is stacked against them. All the bad luck. Wow, I can't imagine. I can't wait when the roles reverse, because it can't. Like, there's always a saying, it can't rain forever. It always cannot stay nighttime. The sun must come up, and all those cliches, and it's got to happen to the Yankees sooner or later. So let's not lose hope, folks. There's plenty of baseball left. I know it's a 5-run lead, but right now Lucas Licky has been throwing very well, keeping them at bay there and keeping them off the scoring pad. The Yankees had opportunities, but they're hitting into some bad luck. Also, you can't start a rally with 2. You could, but you can't do that every inning. Try to come up with after 2 outs. Start bringing base runners on. You need to get them often and early, and with 1 out. no outs. You got to have some leadoff hits. You got to get better at bats, put base runners on, and start play. And it changes the whole pitching sequence and the thoughts of the pitchers. And they're not taking advantage of that. Too many 2-out hits, and they need a hit. And not timely, not scoring with the runner on third with 1 out. That's another one you left on the table, and so forth. So you can't beat yourself up. You're already climbing in a hole. You're in a 5-run deficit hole, and you can't continue to beat your own self and then try to beat your opponent. So this is what's happening in a nutshell with the New York Yankees this afternoon. So far, it's 7-2 now. And we go to the 6th inning. And you got Austin Meadows, who's 0 for 2. He flied out twice today. Austin Meadows, another one with 26 home runs and 103 RBIs. Another guy who's a thorn in the side of the Yankees. Lucas Licky, continue to pitch there. It makes sense. You have the left-handed Meadows, although I think Boone will love to come up and show his face on camera to make a pitching change after this hitter in there for a strike. That's what it seems like. 0-1. He's ahead of the count here. A dangerous Austin Meadows in Yankee Stadium. Here's the pitch. Foul, out of play. And that's a player, if he was to be a free agent to play left field for the New York Yankees, that's a player you go get. Left-handed bat, always have good numbers in Yankee Stadium, always have good professional bat, power numbers and so forth. He will fit perfect in Yankee Stadium if he was a free agent. I don't know his situation, but I always liked the Austin Meadows type of hitter. But on the Yankees, they're going to want to go after Randy Arozarena and pay him out of the yin-yang, and you can get yourself a decent left fielder. And here's a pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So let's get the whistle going. For the first out. And the game just started here. Bottom of the first inning, Toronto right away, 2-0 lead. Spartan 7. Salute, Spartan. Toronto's up. 2-0 immediately. And John Means is pitching. Wow. Down for a ball to Mejia. Francisco Mejia. 0 for 1. He walked in the second inning. So Blue Jays up 2-0. Thank you, Spartan, for that update. I appreciate that immediately. And here's the pitch. Missed 2 balls and no strike to count. So that game just on its way immediately. Toronto jumps immediately on Baltimore, 2-0. And those are the tie. Now we're going to be scoreboard watching it. I don't think we're going to be a happy camper all. I think in Baltimore was going to take 1 out of those 3 games from the Blue Jays. But right now they're trailing 2-0. And John Means is a really good pitcher. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see if the Orioles offense comes through. They battled them last night, 6-4, and they had an opportunity to take the lead, and they couldn't get the timely hit. And also the Washington Nationals. Nationals had plenty of opportunities to get ahead of the Red Sox. They had bases loaded with no out. They had back-to-back strikeouts, and they got grounded out to squander. They had plenty of opportunities to score, and then as it goes. And swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Robert Park thinks the Yankee Network's early playoff tickets and jinxed them. And Guerrero solo homer. Now it's 3-0. Wow. Oh, boy. So it's a 3-0 shot. 3-0 immediately. Wow, John Means. I'm surprised John Means giving up 3 runs that quick. A ball. So catcher is having trouble. Runs the count 3-2. It says here the National number 1 in double play, and the Yankees are number 2. Yeah, the Nationals. Just hoping that Juan Soto has a career night tonight. Let's go, Soto. You want to have a career night and destroy the Red Sox. We're rooting for you. But here, right now, 3-2 count here to Mejia. And here's the pitch. This ball is hit in right field, into right center field. Judge makes the play there for 2 quick outs. So all in all, Lucas Licky has come in here and quiet and settled down this game. Navigated a little bit of the ship. Let's see. And Spartan 7 says, I hope the Red Sox lose. Me and you, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Spartan, if you're not subscribed, subscribe and join us. And welcome to the Bronx Sports Jedi Network family. Spartan, where are you from? I'm from Orlando, Florida. We got guys all over the place here. A Yankee fan, all at heart. So salute to you. So 1-2. Here's a Rosarena who's 1 for 2 tonight. And here's the pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, no strikes. So wonder if the Yankees will go with Cole tomorrow. Although he hasn't been that great. Okay, it's fine. It's okay that you're a Blue Jays fan. No problem. Salute to you. We have no issues with that. It's fine. Have you been welcome aboard? And of course, welcome to the Jedi Network. I know we're Yankee fans here, but me personally, as the host, you're more than welcome here. We have a Houston Astro fan here as well, and he's on. He's been part of the staple of the program, and we're not that part of the Yankee fan base that we are that stereotypes. That, oh, they're terrible. They're rude. No. We very respectful fans of all baseball, and we enjoy having you on the program. So we salute you. It's fine. So 2 balls and 1 strike, and Robert Parr. Here's the swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We have to make a White Castle run. My wife brought me 1 burger back. Oh my God, Robert! If you look at my social media page, I'm gonna post it again. I got my not about a week ago. I had the White Castle suitcase. They opened one in Orlando, Florida, and my sons always go and get the big suitcase. Last time he bought 2 suitcases full, 1 ham and 1 cheeseburgers. So of course we all want to say salute to Spartan 7. Salute Spartan. So despite being a Blue Jay fan, but it's all fun and spirit. Here's the pitch. This ball is golf foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Robert Parr gonna go make a White Castle run. Or you could be like Hector, who had it done. Or I think he had it on DoorDash. He had White Castles delivered on one of our streams back a couple of weeks ago with White Castle. And it's got to be from the restaurant or just from the fast food restaurant. I don't like it the frozen kind. I like the fresh made. I still eat the frozen kind, but if I had a choice. And this ball is grounded up the middle for a base hit. So Rosarena's on. Before they opened it, and of course Maria tells Spartan, hello and welcome to the program, Spartan 7. So everyone here saluting you, Spartan. So welcome aboard, my friend. So Lucas Licky looked disappointed he gave up a hit, but you kept him in the park. Just concentrate and get Wander Franco, and we shall continue there. You keep Franco from the right side, not take advantage of the short porch. Here comes Matt Blake, the pitching coach, to slow this down, see how they're going to go with Wander Franco. And Sparring says hello to everyone back in the program, so absolutely love it. All right, so you're 3 minutes away from White Castle. Oh man, lucky you. lucky you. And I remember when White Castle, I had White Castle in front of my high school back in the day in Lehman, and you don't really think about it. You don't take advantage of it, or you don't, or they come, you take it for granted. Now that I'm in Central Florida, we didn't have it for years. They just opened it in March, and the lines were ridiculous, like 2 to 3 hours just to get White Castles. But now it's quiet. Now you go in there, half hour, get your food, and get out of there. It's about 15-minute, 10-minute drive from us. Ooh, this ball, there goes runner goes. There's a throw and it bounces and it hits the bag, and it ricochets away from Torres, but Velasquez backs it up. Stolen base for Rosarena. So runner in scoring position with 2 out here. Wander Franco, 0-1 count. And he goes, everything in New York is closed. Oh, it's close by. Yeah, of course. I know. When back when at home, we had all the different things here. White Castle, or mom and pop's Chinese or pizza shop. Yeah, over here in Florida, everything's not. It's close, but not too close. So you got to drive. It's not walking distance. 0-1 count. White Castle's like 15 minutes away. You got to take the highway though to get to it. And here's the pitch. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Beefy King is close. Beefy King is 2.5 miles away from here. The sponsor of today's lunch. So that's not far. And I can't wait to sink my teeth on that sandwich. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 7-2. The Yankees want to keep that there and keep giving a chance to their offense to do some noise here. But Lucas Licky has been pitching pretty well here in relief. Lucas Pepperoni Licky, and he holds back. It looks like a pepperoni hanging off the window. All we need is the provolone wheel cheese next to him, and that's what I think of Lucas Licky. Tall, lanky lefty. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball missed. And Boone is sitting there. You got Michael King warming up. Now, why would you waste Michael King's arm here and not use him tomorrow? We'll get back into that. And I know you need to pitch people. 3 balls and 1 strike. Michael King should have came the first sign of Montgomery's trouble because King could have gave you 3 innings. But hindsight is 20/20 because if you knew that Lucas Licky was going to give you this type of outing, you would have probably followed him with King, and the game would have been much more different. It might have been 3-2 or 4-2, but we shall see. Lucas Licky, the Licky lefty, and that has a nice twist. Yeah, the lanky lefty. 3-1 pitch. And here goes. The runner goes. Sanchez fields, throws. He set safe, although the camera angle was extremely late to get to it. So 3-2 count there for Franco. With 2 outs, that was a risky play for Rosarena. But I could say, yeah, he's safe. The reason why I see that stolen base there, because the way Sanchez handles the glove behind home plate and anything, all the pass balls and wild pitch, you could kind of steal a run and cheap, literally get a cheap run here. But it's a 3-2 count here with Juan DeFranco. So that's why you put that run. They stole that base there. So now you got to be careful. Pass ball off the glove, and so forth. So here's the 3-2 pitch. This ball is foul, out of play. We'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. Nelson Cruz, the on-deck batter. So Lucas Licky, looks like it might be his final inning of work. He's at 53rd pitch coming. Phenomenal job in the bullpen. I didn't expect him to come in here and really quiet this team down, although he's runner on third is still his responsibility here. And the 3-2 pitch when it gets ready to go. And here it comes. This ball in on his hands is going to drop in for a base hit. So that stolen base came back to bite them right in the butt. So Tampa's doing all the little things and out baseball playing the Yankees. And of course, Boone wants to come on camera and he runs out of the dugout. So you really can't blame Lucas Licky. He threw a really good game here with 2 outs. He gave up that base hit up the middle and 2 stolen bases from the Rays. Manufactured that cheap run. That's a cheap run. Yes, it did. Just sealed it, maybe. So Brandon waving the white flag here. So Michael King, now I don't agree with this move here. But you have to pitch someone. You might as well have thrown Abreu here because you're up. You're down now. You're down again back to 6. You bring Michael King. Now you're going to waste Michael King. He won't be available tomorrow, who's been coming in a pretty good reliever. And now it's like, I don't know. It's like, do you have the pulse of the people? Do you have the pulse of the team, my friend? What? You have to pitch somebody. So you have to pitch somebody. I'm like torn. I want the Yankees to win, but whatever it takes to get Buffoon out of here as a manager. But I just don't want to go through the embarrassment of squandering the All Star. Michael. I don't dislike the team. I just dislike the manager. That's what it is. And what's the difference between a fan screaming and booing boom? Obviously nothing. Can't spell boom without boo. Ah, very good one. And Michael's wow. So it's a tough one here. It's a tough one. It's a tough one here. They're back deficit down to six. They've squandered opportunities. Um, the franchise isn't a joke, Michael. They won 27 world titles. The current construction of it's a little bit backwards. And Brennan believe one of the strong statements. So that was a good statement there. And, right, but they're $210 million, but they're penny pinching with the 210 for some reason. They're hampering themselves from bringing on extra talent. And here, this game is over. Sorry for the energy. I hate this manager. No, Frank, I don't like the manager either. I don't like the manager. You're more than you're. Feel free to make your opinion and your thoughts as long as it's respectful and not tasteless and no profanity. You're allowed to say you hate the manager. That's nothing wrong with that. That's your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't discourage that. You could vent, and Michael's on a rant, and it's okay as long as you're not cursing and vulgar. That's no problem. You could destroy the manager. I'm not a fan of the manager. I think you bring Michael King, has a 1.2 ERA in 14 innings, and he only's given up 7 hits. He's got 3 walks and 14 strikeouts. And you're gonna bring him in this game a blowout. This is for Joely Rodriguez type of deal, because and this ball is in second base, Glaber, and he makes an error. So once again, the Yankees are the worst enemy. I know he ranged all the way on a slow ball, but you got to make these outs. So now you got first and second now on an E, and that's on Nelson Cruz. You got out of a big home run hitter, and you got him to ground out softly, and you made an error. So E4. Wow. Wow, this is not cool. You get frustrated. Says honestly, Robert. Honestly, the pitching was the least of the problem this year. It was just the 5-9 lineup as glaring holds. Yeah, you're right, Brennan. You're right. You're right. You're right with that. With that asset, and we needed one more race. See, that's why and how quickly we're not gonna go over the threshold and we're the luxury tax nonsense. The pitcher they needed to get here at all costs was Matt Scherzer. And you should have brought Matt Scherzer and Trey Turner on this team. Foul out of play, 0-2. I was calling for that since June. If you see my program when I used to come on to the old Love of the Game podcast program here on YouTube with Hector, and they would invite me as a guest, and we would talk about the Yankee struggles back in June. And when I say they need to get Matt Scherzer and Trey Turner, and we saw the Dodgers. They didn't care about going over their threshold, and they look at them now. They're sitting pretty. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So King comes in there. They get a run though on a couple hits. They leave 2 men on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees trail 8-2 here. So yeah, when I used to go on there on the other program as a guest, and they graciously had me on, I would say, what's the move? The Yankees, they were a little lackluster, relaxed. They're going to be there. And I said the move they needed to do was get Matt Scherzer. Scherzer's in the Nationals. They're retooling, revamping. You get Scherzer, you bring Turner, you solve your shortstop position with Turner at short. You got Scherzer coming as your ace, second, not your ace, but your 1-2 punch with Garrett Cole, and you go there. And then if you want to add some more bullpen help, another reliever down the road, relieving help. Just think of how the team would look different. They would have done Turner, Scherzer, and you bring in Holmes, and maybe you might have not done the Rizzo move because you had Voit. Although I think they were married with Gallo. I think they were going to get married Gallo no matter what. But if they say they would have gotten Gallo, not gotten Gallo and brought in and Rizzo for first, and you still had that conundrum there. But then you're like, who's going to play left field? That was an issue. That would have been an issue going forward with that. But that would still would have looked really good because you could have had a really good team with 1-2 formidable pitching, and it would have been much more different. You would have probably given a shot to Esteban Florio now because you really needed a strong defensive team. But it would have, could have, should have. And it goes during the season against the Yankees, Rays scored only and they would have been they 70 the runs are like 70 plus to 43 or it could have been more, and that's not including today's game. So that was a big discrepancy. So now we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Yankees show up by 6. Coming up, Stanton with no one on here. Stanton leads off the inning, followed by Gallo, followed by Urshela, down by 6 here. They need to get some base runners on. We'll see how this inning unfolds here. They can answer back here, show some life. So here's the pitch in there for a strike. Beautiful fastball down the middle. So from Pantano. Here's the pitch down low. 1-1 strike. And it says, because it seems you never get mad at anything. You're just perfect. No problem with the Yankee fans. We can't all be the same page with you, Michael, getting irate and a rant like that or believing it's over. You got to keep a little bit of hope and keep the door open for good things. That's why we can't all be in this foul out of play, man. So we'll go all. We need rational and irrational fans. That's what makes the world go around. A little bit of balance of everything. So we have to keep that kind of lightheaded. We have to have a little bit of everything for balance. So here's a 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So Stanton is down on strikes. See, this is the thing. If the Yankees pitch bad and they start, it kind of trickle effects down the road, and you get bad at bats from Stanton and so forth, and it just tends to take over like a minor virus. And you got to have balance in everything in life. After this time, the 7th inning, for the people to come in and give their opinion. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Yep. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. I wanted to do tomorrow. No closers row. Tomorrow is a full entourage of just straight through. No closers row. Although we, depending on the game, because it's going to be either a clinching or non-clinching situation. So I'm not going to bring the closer row. I can't have disarray on 0-1 pitch. Remember, come on when we bring the closer row. Come on in. If you have a problem with your cameras, you could also put an avatar. I definitely would like an avatar. 1-1 strike. And here's the pitch. Foul, out of play. So 1-2 strikes. Gallo's in his famous 2-strike position. So like I told you, the Yankees are number 1 wild card team, but Boston hasn't played, and they're trailed by 1 game. Seattle trails by 2, and so does the Toronto Blue Jays. 1-2 pitch here. So the Yankees, 2 balls. Yankees just got to win. They just got to win. And Michael, we don't need to know about that. Everyone's entitled to their thoughts and opinion. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul, out of play. So we'll do it again. 2-2 strikes to count. Remember the closers row? We're gonna open it a little early. We're trailing by 6. Maybe we get some luck. We need some luck. We need something different. Let's change the narrative. Let's change the look of things. And Gallo with a slow roller to first, almost hits the bag, and it's fair, they said, and he's out. Wow. So not even those soft ground balls, the Yankees could get a break. And that looked foul. That was a foul ball. That's a foul ball. Wow. That was a foul. Wow, boy. I'm telling you, man, what goes wrong could go wrong. Blue Jays are up 3-0 right now. Here's Gio. Down for a ball. Gio Urshela. 1 for 2, Gio. He had a really nice triple last time up. Went to the right field with the ball. Good at bat there. Now we want to see those kind of bats when he has runner in scoring position because he tends to get a little anxious. But we can't ask so much. But here's a 1-1 pitch here in there for us, right? It's like they have the wrong batters at the wrong time and it's the construction of the lineup, if you ask me. They always get the wrong people. Blue Jays are up 6-1 now. Oh my goodness, Maron. Gio, swing and a miss. Lamario, salute. Lamario, put your avatar because your forehead on the camera. If you want, go to the avatar. Okay, or step up. Take a couple steps back. So we get that there. How you doing, my friend? What's going on? There you go.
I'm doing okay. I mean, the Yankees are playing embarrassing baseball at this point. It's honestly ridiculous of how bad they can be.
Right.
Like,
no, you have the right. You have the right to be irate. Yeah.
8 runs in 6 innings is embarrassing.
No, you're absolutely correct, my friend. You're absolutely correct. To be irate and to be disappointed right now. You know, it's not a good effort there. But man, oof.
Like, this is not playoff material.
No, it is not. It's not. Michael, are you able to get on the stream? Make sure we got that situation fixed there for you. Remember, he couldn't have a hard time getting on there. Yeah, Lamario. So man, that's not good. And then Toronto is up 6-0 right now, 6-1. My goodness. Just think if we didn't win 2 out of 2, man. Just think if we would have not won 2 out of 3 in that series.
Right.
And it took us to sweep Boston. Just think about that, where we would be sitting. Wouldn't that look cute?
Mm-hmm. I was surprised that we actually swept the Red Sox. I thought maybe the Red Sox would either win at least one game.
Salute, Heel.
Michael, I know you're probably not happy with the result of this game right now, Eiler.
Hey, you guys hear me?
We can hear you. No, we can hear you, my friend. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. So Brandon Lau steps in. I hope you can hear me, Heel. We heard you just a moment ago clear. And now we got Michael King coming on with Lau, who's 2 for 3 with 2 3-run homers. He has 6 RBIs in total tonight. He's been the offense. And
Brandon Lau is like a New York Yankees killer today. That's what it seems like.
Michael and location. Salute, Michael. All right, man.
I'm not doing well. I'm doing actually very upset right now.
I can imagine. You have all right to be upset. Heel?
Very upset.
I'm not doing well. I'm actually very upset right now.
I got some feedback from someone. 1 ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 1 strike. I got feedback from someone coming back. I don't know. I think it's coming from Michael. I think that feedback is coming from you, Michael. Yeah. Michael, lower it a little bit.
Yeah, I did it. I took it off.
All right, cool. No problem, man. No problem.
I mean, they literally have to win 1 game, just 1 game, and they can't get in the dance. It's pathetic.
Right,
if they blow this whole entire thing, this is the most. I never saw a team choke this badly. This is like the Mets choking in 2007 when they had to win 1 game to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with you. 2 balls and 1 strike. I have a question from Spartan. Do you guys think the Rays will rest their players on the last day? Throw it around.
I mean, at this point, I don't even no, because they want to knock the Yankees out of the playoffs. They hate the Yankees so much that they want to knock them out. It's really pathetic.
All right, Heel, what do you think?
Even if they do, the whole purpose of the Rays is to build their team around their bench and their starters. Like, they always got a weapon for something you got, so it doesn't really matter. No. They're so analytical down there in Tampa.
They're up. There's Aaron Boone. Yeah.
Go ahead, Lamario. Give me your thoughts on that. Oh boy.
I agree. Tampa has very good team, and the Yankees have so much talent. As this one is hit deep to right, it's gone. It's 9-2. Unbelievable.
Almost.
I
That
don't
is
even-
embarrassing.
There's no sense of doing play-by-play with this game.
Who hit it?
Lau again, 3 home runs tonight.
Oh my god.
Brendan Lau again.
Yeah, he's been on fire, guys.
I'm trying not to get too upset that I'm trying to be as professional as I can, but it's hard with this team. 9 runs in 6 innings. 12 hits in 6 innings. In 7 innings. We only have 3. That's embarrassing.
Lau's probably like grounding the bases, like call me daddy. Dang.
Wow, this is crazy. That's just crazy. So here's Sununu, who also homered in the game.
And look at
One for
them,
three.
all
Here's the
excited, high-fiving each other, hugging each other in the dugout, smiling.
pitch. Mario, let me do the play-by-play. Remember, that's the rules of the game. Remember the rules of the stream. You gotta let me call the strikes and balls and make sure everyone up to date.
Unbelievable. I'm disgraced to be a Yankee fan. I don't want to be a Yankee fan anymore. And this Brendan is rooting for the team. Like you don't root for a team that's getting
Hold
destroyed.
on. Ground ball to right field. So it's a base
Come on,
hit.
man. Yeah, you can't be like a low IQ fan like that. He thinks
Base
the
hit.
Yankees.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
All right, go ahead. You can talk.
At least this whole chat is actually more.
It's hard
intelligent.
being a Yankee fan in 2021.
Yeah, very hard. They suck. This team's a joke. I
Yeah.
don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you tell me.
Watching
anymore.
college football is probably more satisfying than watching the Yankees.
No, Brendan, we're not fighting. You say that we have to bite our tongue with this kid. You're not a realistic fan. I don't know what type of a Yankee fan you are, but you're the type of Yankee fan that will root for the team if they go 300 years without winning, and you'll say, "Go, let's go." What kind of a fan are you, dude?
It's a base hit. Another base
I
hit
don't like Yankee
from
fans like
Marco.
you.
So now back-to-back hits after the homer here. So first and second. So
I gotta speak a spade of spades. I don't like Yankee fans like that are like trying to bring like an upbeat feeling when the Yankees are losing 9-2. Are you kidding me? I don't want to hear no positivity when the Yankees might not make the playoffs. Are you going to like do a fist pump if the Yankees miss the playoffs? Because that's going to piss me off.
So Frank Gomez says, "Thank God I'm not live because I would have been kicked
The guy
off."
must have been like 70 for them to do that.
Cursing off a storm.
I think if the Yankees lose tomorrow and the Blue Jays and Red Sox win, it comes down to runs. Is that the tiebreaker? I'm not sure.
No, they have to play a tiebreaker game. They got
Yeah.
not runs or
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a whole tiebreaker game before they do that.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So Michael, easy on the Brendan tax. He's not here to defend himself, so that's not.
I know, but he thinks it's funny. I mean, is this guy even a Yankees fan? Because a Yankee fan wouldn't talk like that.
No, I know, but you cannot attack him. He's not here to defend himself, so.
I don't know, but he's laughing about the Yankees losing. He thinks it's funny.
What he's not gonna cry. I mean, we all.
I know, but
cry,
if the Yankees miss the playoffs, are you going to celebrate? I mean,
no,
come on.
of course not. We're gonna be down and pissed off as well, like every one of us. We all want.
No, I would never celebrate if the Yankees missed the playoffs.
But this guy's laughing. He thinks it's funny. I don't know if this guy's like a narcissist.
If the Yankees miss,
or something, or-
We all want to celebrate and watch the Cannon and Heroes.
if the Yankees don't make the playoffs, I will not watch the playoffs until the World Series. If the Yankees don't make it,
Well, I mean, you talk more intelligent like a real Yankee fan. At least you got some brains up there. This guy is just talking as if like he doesn't care about the Yankees whether they make it or not. He just doesn't care. All he keeps talking about is statistics and stats. Oh, you think this is good? The 1 through 9
Well,
lineup.
if we still make,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have tater tots. That's what I'm gonna do.
Keep laughing, Brendan, because if the Yankees don't make it, you're gonna cry yourself to sleep probably for 6-7 months. He'll be crying for 7 months if the Yankees don't make it.
mm-hmm.
By the way, Kevin, you need to update that score. It's 9-2.
Yeah,
It's
that's
something
right.
to
Thank you.
do. Yeah.
And you know what the sad thing is? He doesn't even want to come on
If
video.
the
That's another
Yankees
thing.
don't make the playoffs, I'll be. I know. If the Yankees don't make the playoffs, I'll be crying all week in school. I don't even. I don't care.
I thought you were a
Like
Yankee fan.
the Yankees, like my New York, like I don't care if the Yankees go 162 next year. The Yankees are my pride for baseball. All my New York sports teams are my pride for sports. I don't even care how bad they are. Like the Bills, they're my pride for football. The Yankees are my pride for baseball. I don't care. So
Okay, so he just basically revealed that he doesn't
Get
care
down
about
to
the
my screen.
missing the playoff. So that to me is not a passionate fan, and that's not a Yankee fan. I don't care what you tell me. If you're telling me you're gonna just move on with your life after this, then you got problems.
I am a.
You need
I've
that.
been,
I'm gonna
I've
be
been a
upset. I'm
passionate
gonna.
Yankee fan since 2017. Like, I went to one Yankee game in Tropicana Field against Tampa, the team that we're getting embarrassed by right now. We lost. I was crying I was crying afterwards. That's how passionate of a Yankee fan I am.
But you
I
can't
was
tell me you
literally
guys.
crying after the entire game. Like
But you
I couldn't. I wasn't. I
Hold on,
was.
guys.
I've
Hold
been a
on.
Yankee fan since '95. How do you think I
All
feel?
right, hang on. Let me do this call here. 0-1 pitch here. Runner on first and second. Rodriguez in. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean 0-2 the count. I gave you guys a little bit of a leash to talk and amongst it, but hold on a second. And as Spartan 7 says, he's the same here. He's from Toronto. He loves the Maple Leafs, and they choke sometimes. Yeah, the Maple Leafs hasn't been in the playoffs in quite some time, and haven't won a Stanley Cup in a while. But here's the 0-2 count here
Right.
to Rodriguez. Hold on, give me a second. 0-2 count. Rodriguez deals, and this ball is in the air to right field, going back, Judge at the track, and he makes the catch. Now, no, wait a minute, it's gone. Is it a home run or what's the deal there? A home run, my fault.
Hey.
Austin Meadows, oh my God. A 3-run blast.
Oh my goodness! How much home runs have they hit today? Like 5? God.
Wow.
It's like
Wow.
how much home runs has it been now?
Brendan, you happy now that the Yankees are losing? Do your fist pump. Yeah, the Yankees are losing. Dumbass.
Hey, calm down. I have to ask you to take a little breather. Take a
Yep,
step.
it's a home run. Update
Yeah.
the score again, Kev. 12-2.
Wow. Wow.
It's 12-2 now.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
This might as well just end the stream.
You know, this is kind of reminding me of. Might as well. This is kind of reminding me of when we played them earlier this year in Tampa, and they ended up beating us like 14-0.
Yeah.
The Rays. Remember that game? Yeah. That was embarrassing.
The Rays
oh
are
my
literally.
God. Oh my God! Look at this ground ball to Rodriguez, and he gets him. Man, when he on an infield hit, everything is going perfect for the Rays. Everything.
The Rays are literally doing a conga line right now around the bases. You know,
The Yankees should have won the Yankees should have won last night. That was a
If you
massive.
gotta split the ending,
That was the devastating loss
it's the
last night. Shoulda
7th
won.
inning.
Oh, is it the 7th? Yeah.
They should have won last night. They really blew it last night. The Yankees.
I gotta make sure
They were pretty much losing the entire game.
I want this entire team completely gone next year. They need a revamp. Everybody.
Even Judge.
Everybody.
Even Judge
No, not Aaron Judge, but everybody else has to go. Sanchez, Voit, Torres. That's it. Everyone gone.
Even Cole?
Judge is good. Sanchez is okay. Torres.
I didn't say Judge. I said Sanchez. I said Voit have to
Oh,
hold
I
up.
said even Cole after that.
Garrett Cole, he could stay, I guess, but most of this whole team has to go.
So the Yankees
everyone sucks.
taking in the
Stan could
12.
stay.
Stan, well, yeah. What are you gonna do with Stan? You can't trade him anyways. No one's gonna take that contract. Huh? He makes $300 million, so no one wants him.
So does Cole.
Yeah, you're not getting rid of those contracts. Nobody's gonna want those guys.
Eric,
We stuck with them.
then pretty much the entire Yankees managing team needs to go too. They're to blame. Boone needs to go. Casman needs to go,
Oh, yeah.
and whoever put
Absolutely.
this team
Aaron
together
Boone
needs to
should
go.
have
Well,
gone, like 2 years ago.
Hold on, guys. There's another base hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Another
straight,
base.
5 straight hits here for the Rays.
This is embarrassing. This is like a football score. It's a football score.
I know. I thought you had to wait till Sunday, not Saturday. Or is
Wow.
it Friday?
This is
the
a
Yankees are like
The Rays
playing
really
like a
want
minor
to
league
knock the
team
Yankees
right
out
now.
of the playoffs.
That's what they're.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
The Rays really want to knock the Yankees out of the playoffs. And nobody thought the Rays were serious about doing this, and they're doing it. They want to sweep the Yankees. They want to end the Yankee season.
They hate the Yankees. They have a little brother complexion. Yankees got their whole organization in Tampa.
Yep, that's exactly what they want to do.
Well, the
That's
ones
exactly
that
what they're
started this
going to
whole
do with the
rivalry
Yankees
was
camp.
Blake Snell. Blake Snell was the one that started the rivalry. I don't know why. He said that we love to beat the Yankees every time. I don't know why.
They're doing this with a 10th of your payroll, by the way, which is more scary.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that though, because they're developing players. They're doing the right thing.
Like the Yankees have so much talent.
They
They're
never.
they're just a lot
We
more.
have so much talent, but
Here's the
yet
ground ball.
They just go out and buy the best players every year and they lose.
Hold on. Let me do the play.
Yeah.
Ground ball to short, double play. So they finally they bat it around. Franco hits into a double
What a
play.
joke.
6-4-3 double play with 2 outs now. Runner still on third here. So they have more. They want to get more here.
It almost feels like we're knocked out of the playoffs right now. That's the way it feels to me. I don't know if it feels like that to you, but to me, it already feels like the Yankees missed the playoffs.
Yeah, just to let Kev do the thing.
I said after last night that the Yankees season's pretty much done after last night's game. So
You said that, yeah. I kind of felt that way too. A little
they're
bit.
proving me
Yeah,
right.
I really feel
Here's
it.
the pitch to Cruz down and away.
I knew that this was going to happen. I knew they were going to struggle with the Rays. I don't know why I had a bad feeling about this series. I had a bad feeling.
1-0 count here.
I had to go be against Tampa Bay. They couldn't have closed it out against anybody else. Had to be Tampa.
Those games that they're coming back to kick the Yankees in the rear end. Here's the 1-0 pitch down low 2-0. The game again.
Now the Yankees need a miracle now. Now what do they need now? The Toronto's winning now. How are they going to clinch now?
Hold on, we'll get there. But the game against the Indians that they lost, the game getting swept in Detroit early in the season, that game that they had a 5-run lead against the Astros that they slipped away. All those things are coming back now and late in the season to bite you. So all those different games that
The Field of Dreams game against Chicago, the walk-off home run by Tim Anderson in the ninth inning. That happened.
But that was an all-around really good game there, despite losing. So 2 balls and 1 strike.
The Yankees look like they got to play the tiebreaker. That's the way it looks like. I can't believe
comes the pitch.
The losses to Kansas City are also
down low, by the way, guys.
Are also a big factor too.
No, the losses to the Orioles and the Angels and the Mets were the reason why, I think.
Yeah. And by the way, the Rays are just
I agree with that.
Or organization, but yeah.
I'm sorry, the Rays. I know the Rays are a good team, but I'm sorry, they get away with murder. This team, I don't know. They literally just take guys from the street and they do good. I don't know what this team does. They must be on steroids or something.
3-2 pitch there. They got to keep an eye. They might have video technology and stuff there, but I don't
Who
think.
knows what they're stealing signs too? It's ridiculous.
And this ball is down. Full count still to Nelson Cruz. And the game is busted wide open here. The Rays busted this game wide open. We're trying to navigate this civilized way, though. We're going to keep everything in order. We still have a stream here. We're going to keep the profanity down. No
This
profanity.
is a joke, dude. What a joke. This team's an absolute shit show.
I just mentioned the profanity, and you.
Sorry.
This team is embarrassing.
So finally, the inning from hell has come through, and they both busted this game open. 12.
Yeah, finally the inning's over, but it doesn't matter. It does.
This game's over. No sense of watching it.
Yeah, we finally got out of the inning.
Well, Kev's job is to cover
I'm
it.
just here to vent, basically. That's why I'm on here. I just want to vent and get it all out because I can't take this thing anymore.
That's fine. That's why we're here. You could vent. You could absolutely, no problem. But just let me still just call balls and strikes as we go to the 17th strike.
Because a lot of people are probably at work and everything like that, and they rely on Kev to cover it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's other folks. Thank you, Hugh. I appreciate that.
I don't know. People are saying, are they going to go with Garrett Cole tomorrow or not? People are saying they I don't know. Who are they going to pitch tomorrow now?
No, you don't go to Cole unless it's an emergency game, like a tiebreaker or a wild card.
Yeah.
Excellent point.
I don't know who they're going to go with.
Luis Hill. You got to go with Luis Hill.
They're going to get swept.
I don't want to. We got to go. I say we go with Gil. I don't. I would go with Gil at this point. I don't care.
That's who I meant. The Mario. It's spelled Gil, but for some reason they want to call it Heel. I don't know.
You probably go to Kluber tomorrow, and then if Kluber doesn't get it done, then you probably go to Heel or something like that. I don't know.
But, okay, I can see that. We shall see. As there's a live rendition of "God Bless America" in Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you go with Kluber tomorrow, and if we lose tomorrow, then play the tiebreaker game. Then you go. I guess you would have to go with Cole for that game.
And then Nestor Cortez.
So
both things.
Who even cares?
Now let me ask you a question. To Michael, were you surprised seeing Andrew Velasquez back up in the Yankees?
No, because they had to bring him up because LeMahieu is out now. So,
but he's not on the injured list though. They had a
No, I'm not really that surprised. They had to make some type of a move. And LeMahieu is apparently supposed to play tomorrow. He's nursing a hip injury. So he's he needs surgery at the end of the season. So now he's gonna miss a couple of months now.
Yeah, he has a sports hernia. Go ahead, Hugh.
It makes you wonder, since Lee has that shot now, it makes you wonder with age now, is he going to digress or just injuries going to be a problem now with him? Because he's like, what, 32, 33?
I don't know. You really can't really put your finger on it now. I don't know what's going to happen. He struggled the whole season.
He did somewhat have a down year, but it wasn't that scary year.
Definitely a down year. The fact that he won a batting title last year, he had 364. I mean, he's a 300 hitter. He's not used to 270 every year.
He still had a solid year, but you just hope it was a 1 year thing, and we'll see what happens next year.
So what do you need now, Kevin? You need the how do they get a clinch tonight? There's no chance the Yankees clinch tonight?
If Boston loses, it will help Boston to lose. Remember, Toronto cannot leapfrog, but if Boston loses, that's also good. We gotta have Boston and the Mariners. If they both could somehow lose, and we know Toronto's gonna win, but they're gonna.
Yeah. Oh, so now you're telling me you need Boston and Seattle in order for them to clinch?
Well, not to clinch, but at least to keep them at bay where they're at now, because then you have a little bit more room for error. If it makes sense, if they both lose, because you got Toronto will probably be tied with Boston if they lose. And look at if Boston loses tonight and Seattle.
I can't believe it.
So
I can't believe this. I really can't. I can't believe that we're in this scenario.
Like I am shocked. I thought the Yankees will win.
I thought we were going to take one game. All we needed to do is take one game. That's all I was looking for. I didn't even care about winning 2 out of 3, unless you want to get the first wild card. But the Yankees don't even play good at home anyways this year. They're terrible at home. It looks like they play better on the road. They suck at home. They can't win any of their home games.
The way it looks like right now is that if the Yankees somehow were to draw up tomorrow's game, they would be 91-71, which would mean that obviously and that would mean, and let's just assume every team wins their games from now on.
Yep.
Yeah, Blue Jays, Red Sox, and Mariners, I believe, would all be tied. I think. Again, I'm not no mathematician or anything like that, so. But that's the way it's looking. So there's gonna be a lot of games to be decided. I think. Again, I'm not good at math, so someone that is better at that than me can help me decide.
I mean, this just turned out to be a real disaster. I mean, I this is the last thing that you want right now. I mean, as a Yankee fan, having to play possibly a tiebreaker game and a wild card game. So they basically have to play like 2 wild card games. It's crazy.
If they lose tomorrow, if they lose tomorrow, here's Gardner. And first pitch swinging, no one count, and he's.
I don't believe this. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's ending like this. And I just could see. I don't know if you remember the Cubs a couple of years back had to play a tiebreaker game and a wild card, and guess what? The Cubs lost. That's the way I look at the Yankees this season. It's just going to be one of those weird. They're either going to lose the tiebreaker or the wild card. I hate to say it, man, but it's just the way. It's just the type of season we've had.
I understand your frustration, man. I really do.
Yeah, that's why we're letting you vent. We're not.
I think this is. What was that 2018 Cub team?
I'm frustrated too. I understand.
What was it? 2019. The Cubs had to play a tiebreaker game and then they lost the wild card. Was that 2018 or 2019? All I know is the Cubs did end up losing the wild card game after they won the tiebreaker. So
now, the Yankees. One second, Brendan's giving us some good nuggets here. Now, if Seattle loses tonight and the Jays loses tomorrow, we clinch. Go ahead.
So you're gonna have to watch the Seattle game probably today and hope the Blue Jays somehow lose tomorrow against the Orioles.
Yes.
In Seattle.
What time does that game start?
The Seattle
game.
They still clinch tonight, though. That's what I want to know.
They can still clinch tonight, apparently, from what Brendan said. And the Mariners played the Angels, so it's still in the air because the Angels
2-0 to
are really bad. It really depends.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just missed him. Almost hit him. 3-0 now. And the game is at 9:10.
The Yankees are really good at score 10 runs.
Yeah, we're gonna. Man,
they cannot clinch tonight, though. They cannot clinch tonight. They could clinch a tie scenario.
They can't clinch tonight. I thought they could clinch it.
A tie scenario. Seattle.
Now the main
Oh,
idea
so
of the
Seattle
whole thing,
wins against the Angels.
now
Ball,
this is here.
ball
We
4,
need
Gary
to
walks.
win tomorrow, and we need both the Mariners and the Jays to lose one game.
Well,
All
you know
in
what,
all, they
man?
need to lose one game.
The Yankees are going to play a tiebreaker. I hate to say it. That's what's going to happen.
That's why it's important for you guys to tune in tomorrow here, and we'll break everything down in the morning. All the scenarios.
I can't believe this
at
shit. I
the
really
3:05. And remember, or you could just I'll have this updated. You follow us on my social media.
And none of these teams are losing anymore. You know what? The Yankees, Red Sox, and Mariners and Blue Jays all suck because they're all in the same position. All these teams are all mediocre. They all suck.
And the Yankees is the best of the mediocre bunch. That's the pretty much what that goes.
Because why was there a 14 race?
I
this
agree
year?
with the Mariners being a bad team. The Mariners are a bad team. I agree with that one.
Okay.
The Red Sox, they're good. They won the title in 2018.
Hold on, Brandon. Lamario, let Heels go.
I got today's pitching matchups for the Mariners and Angels.
Well, kiss home field goodbye. You know they're not getting home field, right?
I got Jonathan Diaz versus Chris Flexen. Jonathan Diaz, I guess, is just starting this season, and Chris Flexen is actually really solid for the Mariners. So Chris Flexen rose in with 14 wins, 6 losses, 3.67 ERA, 124 strikeouts. Jonathan Diaz is 1-0 with a 3.12 ERA with 6 strikeouts. So I think he's had like one start this season.
The Orioles, ball 2 here to Velasquez. Orioles it is now 6-1 Blue Jays in their game.
Strike them out. Velasquez goes down on strike.
I was just going to ask you, Kevin. So home field looks like we're not playing that home game at Yankee Stadium. That looks like it's goodbye, right?
Well, no, it's still up it's still there. If the Yankees win tomorrow, Boston loses tomorrow, they clinch even the first wild card. The first wild card is still there. They just got to win. That's all. They got to win. They win today, and if Boston loses tonight, all they got to do is win, and they clinch the first wild card. So that's why Boston needs to lose against the Nationals today. That's the big.
But the Yankees were also in a scenario that they had to win one game today.
So if Boston loses and we win tomorrow, we're in the playoffs. We clinch.
We clinch the playoff and possibly the first wild card.
Yeah, but they didn't get the job in the last 2 nights. They blew it.
But they still have. The thing is, they're still alive. There's still an opportunity to still.
Top of the first inning, 0-0 in their game.
Their pitching sucks. The Yankees can't. They're pitching terrible.
Well,
you're only as good as your first day started. Their next day started, so
they can't hit. They can't pitch. They can't do anything. This team. I can't believe it broke down to this in the end. All they needed was one freaking game. They just needed to win one game. I can't believe this. They can't win one game. It's so embarrassing.
Here's Glaber. Runner on first. An 0-2 count to Torres. And here's the pitch. This is foul out of play, so we'll do it again.
I don't care about the home field advantage anymore because the Yankees suck at home. They don't play good in Yankee Stadium. They were playing great on the road. Then they came back to Yankee Stadium and they were terrible.
And then last weekend too. Hey, we got to salute our new product.
Against Texas, they swept Texas though.
Well, Boston, I will say this.
To the Torres ball.
Boston is a little bit more bipolar than the Yankees, arguably, and the Jays are really solid, and Tampa's just a monster. So it does make sense. I'm just being honest.
I just still can't get over how Tampa Bay is a good again. I just can't get. I thought they were going to I thought they were going to basically progress this year.
1-2, Torres fouls it away.
Torres
is running.
And
he struck out, but he's safe at first. No, he's out at first.
He's out. So the inning comes to an end. Now we go to the 8th inning, and it's still
the Rays have just they're like a juggernaut. I just can't get over. They have no pitching. Rays.
Michael,
why did he swing at that though?
Never underestimate Tampa.
Like why
they know how
to
underestimate.
I just can't get over how they're doing this when they have literally no rotation.
Why do you think they were comfortable with trading away Willie Adames? Because they knew Rondo Franco was a highly
And they don't have. Look at it this way: they don't have a rotation. They have a bullpen, and they use their bullpen as their rotation. It's just unbelievable. They don't have a rotation. They have nobody in their rotation.
I don't know,
do you know they have Michael Walker in their rotation? I mean, come on.
They don't. They really don't.
He's pitching tomorrow.
And they have Steve McClellan. Look at these guys. Are these guys Cy Young Award winners? I mean, Pajita. They have what's that other guy's name that just threw today? Boz. I mean, they don't even have a great rotation. I don't know how they're doing it.
And Walker's pitching, by the way, tomorrow.
It's called a smart manager and analytics and having a really strong.
They're the only team that could get away with the analytics because the Yankees are horrible at analytics, terrible at
And
analytics.
that's another problem you just brought up. And I'm glad you did. The Yankees have not. They're not good at the new school way of baseball.
No, they're not great in fundamentals or anything.
Yeah.
I guess when Mario froze up, hopefully he'll come back on.
Oh, and they have Young, Burrow. I mean, they just have these guys that you never even heard of. I mean, literally. I mean, and they just get away with all these scraps, and they're gonna make it to the World Series probably. It's crazy. The Yankees can never get away with something like that probably.
And that's the thing. You see all the teams in the playoffs, they have one thing in common. They're good at analytics and matchups and all this and that. And the Yankees just haven't learned to adapt to that yet. And that's part of the
Because all
problem.
they do is hit home runs. They only hit home runs when the bases are empty. And when the bases are loaded, they don't go for they don't manufacture runs. They don't have runners in scoring position. You can't win. You don't win. You can't win games like that.
Yeah.
There's too many guys that hit home runs. They don't have enough contact hitters.
Yeah, regardless of what you think of them, the Astros, again, they have two guys fighting for the batting title again, and then they are average of 20 to 15 home run guys. Then you got the White Sox again. They know how to put bat to ball. And then you got the Rays again. None of those guys on paper you think would scare you. But
yeah. And literally, the Yankees cannot hit anybody in the Rays bullpen. Nobody. None of those guys in their bullpen they can't hit. No matter who they throw out there, they're not going to hit them. It's crazy. They could have a 10 ERA. I mean, it's just crazy.
I remember actually, I think a year or two ago, I made the unpopular opinion of saying why not trade Judge, because he'd be a great guy to get someone like Luis Robert or something like that.
Well, Aaron Judge is a household name. He'll stay with the Yankees no matter what happens to this team because he's got, he's just too popular of a player, and he's.
I know.
And the first pitch line to center field to Gardner, so the first out there, so they get Diaz, and here's Lau, the home run.
Also, not to mention they lost Tyler Glasnow. Okay, Tyler Glasnow could have been actually a Cy Young candidate this year, and they still play great. This team, they still make the playoffs and win the division.
So here's Lau. Oh, Lau's having a fabulous game, fabulous afternoon. 7 RBIs, 3 home runs.
Very hard to be a Yankee fan in 2021. This is just the way the season's gone.
And here's the pitch. He almost hit him inside. Joely Rodriguez.
Long story short, it's not 2009 anymore. That's just the whole long story.
Well, they haven't won a World Series since 2009. I mean, this team has just been – they just haven't been able to get over the hump. They just don't make the right moves. We have a horrible organization, hard front office. They need to make changes. I want Cashman gone, man. He's got to go. You can't keep this guy forever.
And here's the one pitch.
It's a Boone and Cashman both had to go.
Cashman's been on this team since he was 19 years old. It's too long. He's an old man. He's got to go. You need changes. That's how you win. You can't keep beating a dead horse every year and bring back the same team, the same general manager, the same manager.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch, grounded short to Rizzo. Fields makes the first play, first out.
All right, so
the Yankees do not believe in change. They don't want to make changes on this team. You can't win. You have to make changes. Unless you win, it's a different story. But they don't do that.
So 1 away. They finally got Lau with 2 outs. 2 outs.
No, he said that. They finally got Lau.
Mike Sununo is 2 for 4 here with 2 outs here. In the top of the 8th inning, Yankees taking it on the chin, 12-2 right now.
Please.
And here's the pitch. Chop slowly to third, and that's going to be a base hit. They didn't even. Wow.
That's just the way the season's gone this year. This is the way. Unfortunately, it's the way it's going to end. It's going to end on a bad note that we have to play a tiebreak. It's the whole season in a nutshell for the Yankees. This is the way it's gone for the last 6 months. I can't believe this. It's so frustrating. You get forget it. Imagine your blood pressure rising right now watching you being a Yankee fan. You might even have a heart attack.
Mike,
as we got Michael with the ran, and we see Lamario's forehead, and
I want Voit gone. Forget about replacing Gallo with Voit. I want Voit completely gone.
Running around first here. Oh my God, they almost hit. A pitcher almost hit the Rays better than almost hit
He's
him.
injured anyways, Luke Voigt.
Mario needs an avatar because everyone's seeing his forehead. It doesn't help the pro.
Talk about a black ball team.
2 balls and no
Here comes
strikes.
Margot.
Hold on. You're jumping the call, Mario. I got it. I got it covered.
It's just this team is forget it. I'm done with this team.
2 balls and no strikes.
I've had it with the Yankees.
Runner on first.
I don't blame Michael at this point. I really don't.
No. 2 balls and 1 strike. The count. No, you gotta go with Michael.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to get frustrated with the team, but not to the point of abandoning ship. But frustration, yes.
Did Torres just make an error?
Yep, frustration.
No, there's a pitch down low. 2 balls, 3 balls and a strike. Maria, they need major changes as soon as possible. Maria's
We knew this, though. They had to make changes anyways, whether they make it or not. They have to make a lot of changes next year. Otherwise, they're going to just be another team that's going to struggle again next year. And who knows? Probably not make the playoffs. I mean, and now we got to see this every year.
This is a ball hit hard there. Line drive. Judge, next play by Judge to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees taking it really hard on the chin. 12-2 here.
I can't get over how did they score 12 runs, though? The Yankees pitching really must suck. Their pitching's terrible. Then
Brandon is calling for a 10-run inning here. Let's go.
No.
Home run.
Not against the Rays. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. This is why I can't have a discussion with Yankee fans like this. Now you understand, Kevin. This guy literally is drunk or on drugs. Really? 10 runs and any. Are you out of your mind? You got to be joking, right, man? Come on. Go back to high school.
If it was against the Angels or even the Mariners, I would understand. Maybe that'd be like a slight chance, but not against good pitching like this.
You got to be joking, right?
You're talking
he would say the Yankees are going to come back if we were down 30-0. I mean, seriously, what kind of a fan is this?
Hold on, let's salute Jovan Sanu. Salute. They said, don't sleep on the Rays. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the Bronxport Jedi family. No matter what fan of the team you are, but salute. And salute.
Doesn't even want to come on the stream.
Well, you have a thing for Brandon. You really want to see him?
Because I don't like Yankee fans that are overly optimistic. He's the type of fan that will root for the team when they're down 40-0. You know, he'll have a smile on his face. That to me is not a Yankee fan. That's like a drunk Yankee fan that doesn't know anything about baseball.
But you really want to see his face that badly, though, huh?
He's not gonna come on.
You got to think for this fella, don't you?
He's not gonna come on. He never comes on. He just talks shit in the box.
Oh yeah, the profanity, please.
Sorry, talk crap in the box.
We're in the 1,000 subscriber mark now.
I don't love you, man. Your analogies are like dumb. They're stupid. It's like a mentality of a 2-year-old. I mean, you're not a Yankee fan. I don't know what your IQ is, but it can't be that high.
It's also because YouTube is,
I always fight with these Yankee losers on YouTube. Every time I comment back, they always disagree with me. When I say the Yankees aren't going to win, oh, you're crazy. You're not a real fan. That's all they tell you. They sugarcoat everything. That's Yankee fans for you.
That's sugar water for you.
Sugarcoat. Yankee homer, as they call them. I don't know if you know what a Yankee homer is.
Of course.
It's a fan that sugarcoats the team and, they defend their shortcomings, even though they know they're never going to win. I don't know if Dodger fans have the homers or Rays fans or Astro fans. They don't have those type of fans.
You want to hear? You want to hear Homer? Go to the Tampa Bay telecast, and Dwayne Stat is the biggest Yankee Tampa Homer there is. I got a feedback. Someone's got a feedback. All right.
I want to know if there's other fan bases that act like Yankee fans. That's all I know.
No, you haven't heard it. And Hawk, ever heard of Hawk Harrison? That was a homer of an announcer for the White Sox. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the White Sox, I still remember when the guy hit a home run and they played it for him when he doesn't play for the White Sox. That was funny.
Yeah, that's Hawk Harrison.
No. I know that, but I'm talking about the opposing hitter hit a home run in the White Sox stadium and they played fireworks for him. And I'm just like, huh? Because they thought a White Sox hit a home run. I was like, that's funny.
Maria wants a coaching staff change.
I say again, I've been saying this for literally years. Someone needs to hire Barry Bonds as a hitting coach. He's such an intelligent hitter.
He
Like if you hear
was.
him talk,
I want to salute though Domingo Ramos. Domingo Ramos, salute. He says the Yankees are in trouble. See you next year. A little vulgar in Spanish, but I'll let it slip there. They're in trouble. Saludo, Domingo. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. We still got another game, Domingo. I could tener un poco fe. We have to have a little bit of faith.
I mean, you can't be optimistic right now with this team. You just can't be optimistic.
and tomorrow's panic day for the Yankees.
Absolutely. That's not now.
Yeah.
Fly ball to left to right field, and he makes the catch. So Rizzo retires for the first out. So 1 out. Here's Judge. Judge is 0 for 2, and he has a walk in the first. He's batting 286, 39 home runs. He's at the 39th home run mark, although we don't want empty calorie home runs. We want it when it counts. But he's sitting at 39 home runs here.
He agrees with me, the guy. So I guess the guy is the bozo.
Down in there for a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. As the friendly back bickering and bantering between Brendan and Michael, the yin and the yang of the Bronx Sports Jedi Network. Here's the pitch. Judge hits one.
Where did you find this guy, though? I just want to know. Did you find this guy in a dumpster somewhere?
Base hit for Judge. Michael is on fire with his little comments and his rant.
I don't have a problem with like old fans. I don't like fans in general that are so like they cheer for their team when the team is like horrible and they put it, that's why I don't like that. It's like it's weird.
Right now they show a picture of George Steinbrenner on the mural, and all they're saying is that says a lot. If the cameraman goes showing Steinbrenner, they know that Boone is gonna be fired. Here's the pitch in there for a strike.
Knowing the Yankees, so they'll probably give him like 1 more year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
They want to change the narrative. They're thinking and they're different. They're not this time. This ain't George's team no more. 0-1 count.
Because didn't Castro say in the interview like it's the players' fault or something like that in an interview?
In the beginning of the season, yeah. 0-2 count.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you can't fire the manager.
Yeah, I know that's.
I mean, you can't fire the player. I mean, I said it wrong. The analogy. 0-2 count. I know you understood too because you 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael and Brendan don't go.
How old is this guy though? Is he really like 5 years old? How old is this guy? I want to know. Like, is he like an old man? Like a 60?
Here's the 1-2 pitch in there for a strike 3 call, and Stanton is out on strikes.
Sorry, I went to at least one time.
Here's Gallo.
Oh boy, what's gonna happen here?
I think we're gonna repeat of a strike 3 call. Here's Joey Calzone Gallo. Swing and a miss for a strike.
Every time I think about Gallo, it reminds me of that scene from the Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby. I'm like the Magic Man. Now you see me, now you don't. As soon as he comes to the box, he just disappears like that.
He doesn't even come on video. Is he a catfish or something?
He probably just doesn't like video chatting. Who knows?
I don't like when people talk behind when they talk in the box and they can't even come up and like be a man about it.
He doesn't want to.
I mean, like seriously, I can't stand people like that.
He doesn't want to come on. That's his prerogative. That's it.
Well, I mean, he must be hiding something.
Let it go. No, it doesn't want to. Swing and a miss. Gallo does his beautiful impression of striking out.
I like how like we didn't have to really like say anything. We just knew.
No, we knew it was coming. I mean,
yeah, Kev, every time Joey Gallo comes at bat, don't even like commentate it, just like because you already know what's coming up. Like, yeah, like I know you have to because it's like it's part of your thing, but like,
right.
just,
Salute to Brandon. There's no problem. It's always open. When you're ready, you're ready. That's it. I'm not pressuring you. You don't like stream, and there's people that don't like it. They like to be part of the chat, and that's what we appreciate that, and definitely. Oh, God.
it would be cool, Brennan, to see you and Michael here just go after each other, and debate each other. That'd be fun.
Well, that's what I want. I told him I want to school him. He doesn't want to come on though. This guy is the way that this guy's backing away from me. He's telling me that I'm a coward, but he's the one that doesn't want to come on video. So who's the coward now? You don't even want to come on, bro. Keep talking in the box like you normally do. But I'm the one that's laying down the law to you. You're a little brother. You're a little brother. Remember that. And I'm older than you too. I'm 36. How old are you?
You don't look 36. Well, I mean, kind of, but not really. Look more like I guess like 28 or so.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
So we go to ninth inning. It's a very. You only can laugh with this blowout. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, that's all. I'm not gonna get bothered and break something or agita because at the end of the day, next November 1st, I gotta pay the mortgage again. So I'm not gonna get too aggravated with the Yankees, causing me to be really mad. Oh, Brandon is 23. Yeah, young man.
I wonder why he knows nothing about the Yankees. He just probably became a Yankee fan probably yesterday. I've been a fan since the 90s. You haven't even seen championships in your life.
Yeah.
So here's the ninth. Jolie Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1 to Austin Meadows. I was saying Austin Meadows would be a good fit on the Yankee team, man. Lefty, who hits home runs, powers. It fits Yankee Stadium.
He would, but at the same time, you look at that low batting average, you're just like, yeah, maybe.
I mean, Paul, to me, it reminds me of not the same, like of a Paul O'Neill type of player. With Cincinnati, those kind of numbers, low batting average, and you saw, what Paul O'Neill did when he came to the Yankees.
So if he ever becomes a free agent, sign him to a 1-year deal, see what he does after that. Just let him go. I would, if I'm the Yankees, I'm just looking for lefty bats like Robinson Cano,
Oh, no. Keep Cano out of here. Ooh, no.
Oh, come on. Don't lie. You missed that. Robbie Cano, don't you know?
No, thank you. I was happy.
No, I don't like Cano.
Cano is a lazy
What would Cano
player.
do? What would Cano do right now for this team?
No, not right. Not right now. Not right now. I'm not saying right now. I'm talking about back in his prime with the Yankees.
Cano said,
he won. He was good in his prime. I mean, he won a championship. But he was overrated. He never did anything for the.
Yeah, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest with you, it's okay. A good lefty bat for the Yankees to go after. That might be available on the market.
The left-handed batter they should have had this year was Brantley.
Michael Brantley?
Yes, indeed. He should have been the left fielder on this team when he was a free agent.
You can argue that, but to trade, well, definitely
it was a free agent.
Yeah. But definitely this offseason, go after Corey Seager. You have no excuse to not go after Corey Seager.
I agree with you. You want to put him at shortstop and he's left-handed bat. I don't want Trevor Story. No, thank you.
Yeah. But in trades, man.
Corey Seager makes the most sense, but if you can't get Corey Seager and wants to stay with the Dodgers, you go after Correa.
I'm just like
inside for a ball. Rosarena up at bat here. 12-2 Tampa, and actually the ninth inning, so I got to correct my ticker. But at the words of Susan Waltman says, who cares?
Most of all Yankee fans are saying the season's over. If you're reading all the Twitter comments, they're all saying it's over.
Actually, why not go after Mike Moustakas?
I like that too. But there's no room for him though. Where are you going to play him? Unless if you,
second base and then trade, like I said, Glaber.
I don't think they're trade. I that makes sense, but I don't see the Yankees getting rid of.
I mean, you need some more lefty bats, regardless.
Oh, of course. We need. Yeah. One thing that I am not looking forward to is Aaron Hicks coming back.
Yeah, he hits better on the left side, but man, on the right side, he's so.
First and second now with one out here. So Joely Rodriguez is mopping up. He's got mop-up duties here. And yeah, after this game, Boone will hinder and make up excuses. Maria, perfect. Did you see that post game, by the way, last night after we got off? I quickly ran on there. Boy, I wanted to throw up with his excuses and
Yankees should have won this game. They should have won yesterday's game.
Last night's game. They should have won
last night's game. Yeah.
Yeah,
they should have won. I can't believe it.
And not only that, they should have swept the Toronto Blue Jays series. They had that game when mismanaged too their mistakes.
I don't know. It seems like to me, I don't know if you feel the same way, but it seems like this whole entire team is just collapsing on the scene. Their bullpen's terrible.
Hey, don't be mad that he decided to come back to Houston.
Ground ball, double play ball, and the inning is over.
The rotation is terrible now. The hitting looks terrible. Everything's like snowballing in these 2 games.
Yeah, imagine Brandy would have went to Toronto. Good call there, Spartan 7. That was a real good one. Yeah, he was close to signing with them. And then
Aaron Boone always makes excuses. It's ridiculous. He's a terrible manager.
I'm not sure if he was or not. All I know is that was a false report, but he could have been close. I don't know.
No, they said it was close. They announced he was signing. Attentions were with the Blue Jays.
They did, but apparently it was. I don't know if he was close or not, but they did say it was a false report, and they meant to say he was going back to Houston. So,
gotcha.
Which, by the way, I was happy for. I was so scared when they said
Michael Bradley.
Yeah. Because obviously I'm a Astros Raiders fan, so I was like, when I heard he's going back to Houston, I was like, yes, let's go.
So we go to the bottom of the ninth, and my sandwich is waiting. So I want to thank today for lunch, VP King. Provided the lunch for the Jedi Network program. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. If you're in the Orlando area, again, you gotta try Beefy King. Delicious, steamed, grilled sandwiches, hot. There's subs, their tater tots, delicious. So shout out to Beefy King. Salute to everyone out there in Beefy King. Thank you, guys, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and all the different platforms, social media. We'll keep you informed and up to the date with the scores and highlights. So salute, and you got my email there.
It's been a terrible weekend. Terrible weekend.
BB King was also, remember, you also got to have BB King because that was Bartolo Colon's nickname in high school.
That's a good one. I know that, and you know what? BB King could be the sponsors of the Toronto Blue Jays. They're a bunch of poofy people.
Wait, Heel, you're an Astros fan, aren't you?
I'm an Astros and Rangers fan, yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you.
Good analogy there, Spine, with the basketball reference with the DeAndre Jordan analogy there going against the Clippers. And speaking of basketball, don't forget, guys, to support and tune in to a program that I am part of that you're going to see me here doing the basketball. It's called Knicks Real Talk. Knicks Real Talk. We have a channel, and you see it in my channel. It says Knicks Real Talk. We break down Knicks basketball and so forth. And we'll have more basketball program on the Jedi Network as well. Watch alongs and so forth. And we go to the ninth here. Here's Gio. Gio's 1 for 3 with a triple in the fourth. I'll keep that information there. So anyone follow us, please subscribe and follow us on these different platforms. Here's
nice
the and there's a base hit for good defensive play. Wow, even on the plays that look like a base hit, the defense for Tampa is unbelievable. Came all the way in a shortstop side and got Gio there. This is a game that you just turn the page and you know what? That's it. You lost. That's it. No festering. No thinking about it. No try to analyze it. Just you lost. You stunk. You turn the page and
wait a minute. 163 is what is it? It's supposed to be a tiebreaker game or the wild card game?
No, it's a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
Are they guaranteed to play this tiebreaker if they lose?
Yeah, if they lose, they're guaranteed to play.
If they lose tomorrow and let's say like all the wild card teams win the next day too, yes, we're guaranteed a tiebreaker.
Oh wow,
good call there, Peel.
Yeah,
you gotta win then. I can't believe it. It's down to this one game. And they only had to do is win one game. I can't believe it. They couldn't do like the simplest thing.
You gotta hope and pray that the Yankees win tomorrow, else bad things are gonna happen. Especially if certain teams don't lose tomorrow.
And nothing's going their way. Toronto's winning, Boston's winning. Seattle's the only team that lost.
Boston's winning right now?
No, but I'm just saying they won yesterday.
Oh, okay. I got the other monitors off.
And now you can't even clinch today.
And here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes out. The ball gets away, and Garner's going to reach on a strikeout on an error. Drop. They did a Gary Sanchez here.
Drop third strike.
So 1 out here. The runner on first. Yankees trail by 10 runs in the 9th inning. Thanks for everyone hanging in there and watching the program. I really appreciate it being here on the watch along despite a blowout game and the Yankees' lackluster effort. But you guys are here in spirit and supporting. And salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone watching. I appreciate you supporting the Bronx Sports Jedi Network and the watch along. So you guys could be doing other things on a Saturday afternoon, and you're here with me. So I appreciate it, and I appreciate every one of your guys' time and all your comments. So here's Sanchez, ground ball. This should be 2. This should end the game. 1 on the first. Plenty of time. Game over. So we go to 162 tomorrow, and everything's going to be out there on the cards. Yankees take a 10-run drubbing. They lose by 10, 12-2 over the Rays. And wow, everyone now watch along to scoreboard watch all day, all this afternoon here. Yankees, like I said, got to turn the page. Don't even look at the scorecard. Don't just, you know what, tomorrow's on the day. Concentration, and it's going to find out what decisions the Yankees are going to go. Who's going to pitch the 162 game tomorrow? Is it going to be Cole or so forth? Right now, they have a half-game lead right now on everyone. You know, they have a half-game lead on Boston, depending on that outcome, and if Seattle and Boston, and we're going to see tomorrow. There's going to be one. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert, I am ready to enjoy the time with you.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. I'll see.
Well, it's getting late. There's no place else to go.
I don't know if 5 Guys even open.
No, I called. Nobody answers.
All right, then forget it. I don't know why it shows on here that it's still around.
I know.
That it's open.
Try and call.
I'm not going to go there, and it's not going to be open.
I know.
So,
All right, so apparently I know who's pitching for the Rays tomorrow.
yeah, that I know is Waka. I know it's Waka.
Michael Waka. So
But
the
the Yankees have a note. Go ahead, Pugh.
the Yankees should be able to jump on him. He's rolling in with the ERA over 5. So
Right,
yeah.
definitely. So let's get to party shot because I'm dying to eat this juicy sandwich. It's been sitting here for 3 hours, so I have to reheat it. I'm going to re-steam it and do all the good stuff. So go ahead and give me your final close there. Michael had dinner plans too. He's going to 5 Guys. So enjoy 5 Guys, Michael.
my final thoughts.
Yes.
Well, it's pretty simple. Yankees got their butts whooped, and they proved to me again they could not hit good pitching with good teams. And even if you guys do make the playoffs, you're going to be really scared when you face teams like the Rays and the Astros and even the White Sox to some degree. And if you make it, good luck. If you don't, well, your team knows what to do. And if they don't make those moves, you have every right to be mad entering next season.
All right. One thing I'm going to tell you, outside of the American League East, I'm not afraid of any teams. I love my chances against the Yankees, against the White Sox, even your Astros. I think they just the American League East is their Achilles heel. They give them a hard time, but we can have that debate tomorrow because we're going to wrap up the program, of course, because the Jedi is hungry and the Jedi needs to eat. So
don't forget Altuve, Alpha Chad Green.
So everyone, you have a beautiful evening. I hope you like the watch along, but not the outcome. And we'll see you tomorrow, man. So this is it.